Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. Had no idea what day it was for a minute, but it's our Tuesday, and so it's Thursday, and this is really an exciting time to be with us because we've got an incredible show, 3 hours of nonstop jewelry party. We got an amazing lineup. It is even, I know it's only Thursday, but we're getting ready for the weekend. I have a little special something I'm going to preview for all of you that's coming up on Saturday morning, and that is going to be something we've never had. A decade doing this, never had anything quite like what we're debuting on Saturday morning. I can't wait. So you'll get a little preview of it, and it's right there, but wait till you see what that is. I know you go and it's a bracelet. I can see that. No, you have no idea how special this bracelet is until you see it up close. The magnitude of what we're going to bring in value and quality and deluxe, you're going to love it. So that's happening Saturday. But tonight, we've got a very special kickoff to the kickoff of the weekend. And we've got a very special lineup where it's going to be a tanzanite, an opal. We've got a moonstone and yellow gold, which I think is delightful to see together. And then we also have some really affordable diamond pendants. I've been getting a lot of requests for diamond pendants. This is that time of the year when I think we're also doing that little stock and inventory of what do we have, what do we need, or maybe gift ideas as well in the classics. Well, I've got a very special pendant now. I know just the other day I brought you a flash sale in a 1-carat diamond pendant. It was very popular. It sold out. Now, the great news is I actually have something we've not brought to you before. It's similar but different. Let me explain. We have a light 1-carat. What is a light 1-carat? Well, it's a stone that's going to be slightly smaller than your 1-carat size, but it's going to give you a tremendous savings based on what you could spend even on a 1-carat stone, which we did bring our best value all time ever, not all that long ago. What was it, a couple of days ago, a week ago, something like that? So tonight we're going to bring you a very special 80-point minimum stone. They're anywhere between 80 and 1 carat, and they're going to be a significant discount from that flash sale event we brought you the other day. So that's going to be coming up if you need what looks like a 1 carat, because the millimeter size is about the same. So that means short of taking the diamond out of its setting and putting it on a gem scale and weighing it and seeing that carat weight light up, it's going to give you very much the same look as the 1-carat stone, but for a lesser price tag. So we'll see that one on the way. We also have a very special diaspora pendant. It's limited, but it's a really beautiful diaspora. It's a great classic as well. And then we'll see some beautiful one-of-a-kinds. They've got amazing variety in sapphire earrings. We never see that. They're drops, actually. We have a really incredible museum masterpiece that happens to be diaspora earrings. We'll blow those out for you. Similar to what I had the other day that were, 40 carats, 50 carats. We're going to bring you something that's only 30 carats in size. And then we've got a couple of wheels. We're going to bring you some vanadium barrels on discount because I know they were all here, but they were a little more pricey. They were $5,000 and $6,000. So we'll bring those down in an option of 3. And then we also have a very special wheel of wider gold bands, but really affordable price tag. So stay with us for that. I'm going to go tend to our wheel. I had everything set up for our first item and it's gone all off the rails. So let me go ahead and you can take a look here. And it's a live show, and the wheel is struggling. It is, aren't we all? Here we go. All right, so this is our fabulous one-of-a-kind, the way we start the show. And it's item number 1130997. This is going to be a very special pinky golden zircon, and it is zircon madness, I would say. It's a little zany zircon here for you, where we're talking about one of the best colorways you can ever see from this natural stone, where it's $398 in the size, and it's a round, and it's going to have that diamond door knocker style bail to it as well. And we are so looking forward to this. This is exciting stuff here. This is a one only, so you do want to be on the phone lines. We can still change the gold color for you as well. So if you'd rather have the yellow gold or the rose gold, be our guest. But this is our orangey, pinky. It's like a Padparasha come to life. And I mean really boldly coming to life because, of course, and forgive the wheel is shaking like nonstop. I've been trying. I'm not a skilled carpenter, but I'm going to have to take this whole wheel apart and put it together tonight. That'll be fun. And the wheel's like, please don't make me any worse. Please, Lolo, keep your hands off me. But here we are. Maybe I give it to my brother. He's the mechanical engineer of the family. He's the one that designs cars and boats and, all that stuff. He does. He's done Ferraris for a lot of years. He lived in Italy and designed Ferraris, and he's built boats from the ground up. I'm talking big ones, like big yachts. Anyway, enough about him. He's ultra talented, and I just talk. But here we are. This is going to be our $398 with 5 points in diamonds. I'll just hold everything. Then we can forgive this wheel for shaking and doing all kinds of things here. But new discounted price, so that's the best part of all. All we're ready for is big discounts on everything, and you got that coming your way, no doubt doubt about it. This is a beauty here, and look at that color. I mean, it really is. Like, you can't decide. Is it pink? Is it more orange? Even if you were to say which color is stronger, I don't know if that's going to be possible. It really is specialty. Oh my gosh, Tracy, I love that. Really? Is that for real? That's amazing. Oh. That's pretty cool. Tracy's traveling again, and they're in Omaha, Nebraska. And she's staying at a hotel, and we won't say where, but I don't know where. But again, her hotel room number is 223. Oh, that's my favorite number, 223. So that's great. Let's do this, $398. What I'm going to do is, I'm not making it $2,223. I can tell you that. This is one of those gorgeous stones, really beautiful classic. Love the diamonds added. It is a special bale, and you know why. I mean, it's got a lot of significance, and that's the thing. I've always loved that number, but you know, if you're a DirecTV viewer, which there are a few of you left, right? We've always been on channel 223. I've always been on 223. All 26 years I've been doing this. Can you believe that? Always on channel 223. Isn't that amazing? On DirecTV. But here we are with the zircon. I'm going to blow it out, and then, of course, I get my first puppy dog many years ago, and her birthday was 223. So, yeah, if you've ever wondered the significance. And so that's just a special number, 223. Yeah. Anyway, that was her birthday. So here we go with this really special 3/4 of an inch, and take a look at this on the neckline. Show it a little bit higher than the neckline so it doesn't get disrupted by all these colors. But again, all the colors in this outfit still can't compete with the zircon because it gives you that double refraction and the multiple colors coming together. We'll blow it out. It used to be $29.99. But Tony, thank you for amusing me there. We're going to actually go lower than $19.99. Keep on bringing it down to the best price possible ever. And this is our one only. Boy, what a great Thursday. Oh, and by the way, leopard opals are here. I know I brought you one pair of earrings that were like large button styles last night. Today, I'm bringing you drop leopard opal earrings. Yes, they're still big stones, but really beautiful drop style. So a lot of great movement they'll have for you. And this one, okay, let's make it $999 and send it out early and quickly. That sounds like a good plan to me. So here we are, ready to celebrate a big Thursday night together. And I hope you can join me for all 3 hours, every little bit of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're looking forward to all of this incredible jewelry. So that's going to be exciting stuff. And then here it is with that fabulous $999 price tag. Then we've got, for all of my lovers of critter jewelry, we brought out a couple of really cool pieces lately. I have something else for you today that's, I don't know, really just a beautiful animal design. And I got to tell you, the amount of gold in this design, it is, I think it could be a bit universal. I mean, sometimes it really does. It looks like a lot of different breeds of doggy. And that is, I mean, speaking of, right? It's a beautiful look in the texture. So just, you know, FYI, critter lovers and people who like whimsical jewelry with still all the design elements and really high quality material, but something very special in its price tag. We got you covered today as well on that front. So looking forward to that. Okay, so that's going to be $999. Let's keep on moving. We have some earrings to show you. Those sapphire drops are coming up. There is a Malaya garnet ladies ring, which is a quite large stone too. It's almost 4 carats. We do have amylite. Actually, let me do the amylite really quickly here because it's a one only. We'll just blow this one out very quickly for you. It is a 113-1600 item number on the amylite. We'll go larger and more color here with more segmented color thanks to this fossilized shell that we know of as being one of those vibrant red, blue, and green. Not always giving you this pattern, but in my mind, the really top quality gemmy material in amylite looks like this, and nothing short of amazing here when you look at the way this is done. A really special look with this great classic setting as well, I would say. It's amylite that's going to be 3 carats exactly on the oval. You do have 8 points in the individual diamond. Well, how about that? It's a nice big stone there for you right there up top and up front. So really special. And this is going to be, I'm really excited about this. This is a really, look at that color and the way this color just has these really special looks. And you can see one angle probably not giving you all the best, but when it hits the light like this, straight on, you see those really beautiful striped colors in colorways, and then even a little green is going to translate over the blue there. This is the one you'll get, so that's important too. Keep in mind is that this is a one only. That's what it looks like from a distance, and look at that. There's that movement, all those beautiful colors, bright as can be, and let's just take it on down in price tag. Less than $9.99, getting our Thursday started. Welcome on in. Thank you, early birds, for being here with us, ready to shop, ready to just do some savings and get you a little, educate you on some gems along the way, give you all the big and the latest news prices and of course all these great discounted price tags. That's going to be actually better than $9.99 or $8.99. Little size reference there. I know the angle's tough, but there you can see, look at that, just out of nowhere. You know, we think about opals for a lot of multiple colors together, but I think the ammolite does it even better when you get a great stone. This is that stone right there, and a nice big size, and it's not $888. We'll blow it out right now, $777, that lucky number, just to make sure that it can be going on out very, very quickly to one caller. That's going to be it on the fabulous one-of-a-kind ammolite. So $777. Then the diamond earrings are on the way. Let me know if you like that kind of, you know, animal design that we showed you. And then this one, oh God, that wheel is going to drive me insane. Let me go ahead and see if I can fix it at all, or just get it happy for a moment so it doesn't freak everyone out and look like earthquakes, because goodness knows the earth has had its fair share of those in the last 24 hours. So including here on the West Coast and all around the world. So don't want to freak anybody out, but that's going to be a really special ammolite. So again, we'll rock your world. I can't guarantee to shake it, but we'll rock it. We'll rock it. And with the rocks, no less. So we'll see who's got that ammolite now. Our Malaya garnet. Diamond earrings, Malaya garnet, all on tap. I also have the biggest blowout I've ever seen on a speen. For those of you, and I know there's many of you out there who love the big skeins but don't love the price tag, because with that rarity, sometimes they get really expensive when they get into big sizes. Well, they always get really expensive in big sizes. I'm going to show you something amazing. This is the skein, and this is our one of our largest here, actually, and it's a really special pear shape. Do you want the ammolite? All right, ammolite's gone. Congratulations. Take a look. Zircon's still here, but I'm going to show this on, and then we'll zoom back cut camera. But 1126352 is here. Now, that is a sizable ring, wouldn't you say? Nice big overall size and platform to this design. It's a 277, so that's in that upper range, upper tier of all the color change skein that this world has. Now, also, let's take a look at it this way, because you might like to wear it just like that. And that's our 277. Now look at all the gold. And again, made a while ago, gives you a much better value and a great savings here. But this is really a stunner. And you're going to get 46 points in the diamonds. They're going to go all the way around that exterior perimeter of your pear shape. And then it's almost like a trillion cut side there as well. Side detailing here and here. So that's really impressive. And yet really side to side there across the hand. So we have just this one. It's that big time markdown. It was $69.99 once upon a time. Now it goes much, much less for you. So that's exciting. And I will go ahead and zoom back that camera. Let me hold it here, zoom back over here, and go gadget arm, and there we go. So that'll be actually, this is our best value on skein ever as far as a big size is concerned. Had a lot of great values on skein. Color changing from green to red. Let's not forget that. So you get that beautiful dispersion, but also a color change, phenomenal property. And that is $1,999 for one caller. So that's why that had to be here extra early, just to give you those savings when obviously one only. I can't make it again, can't duplicate it, can't replace that stone. So $19.99 only there. Then we'll do our diamond earrings, which is going to be a little bit of that design we love lately, where the illusion setting, bringing baguettes and rounds together. And then don't forget, we'll have a diamond pendant here today that is that light 1 carat. And so much on the way. There's just a lot of exciting pieces for you, so you're in for a treat all night tonight. Hope you can stay with us and partake all along the journey we'll take you on tonight. But $19.99 there, and then those leopard opal drop earrings also coming your way. But look at this. This is a really special earring, and we'll come right back in to take a look at these. Now, this is more of that squared off design. So instead of rectangular, and again, you see one in each direction there. So take a look here so you can see where this is, the baguettes and the rounds together, the rounds just being primarily and only in the corners. But do you see how still, I mean, I suppose they are slightly rectangular, because otherwise they would not look different if they were set different ways like they are. But there you can see these stacks of baguettes. Something is on the surface of this one. So let me see if I can polish it a little bit better. And it's 111-8906. So one of a kind pair of earrings here in the 18 karat gold, as this designer is known to do. And of course, this illusion setting, that setting style, which gives you that special look there. And there you can see the facing the same direction there for you with that really beautiful wow factor. It's all done in 18 karat, 26 points in your baguettes, 3 points in the round brilliance, which is going to be, of course, that 29 points overall. I was just looking how many round brilliance there were there, and I'm thinking that's probably a little more than 3, but we'll go with it. And if you get more diamonds for free, yay. Happened a couple of times last night, so happening again tonight perhaps, and that's all good. But this is where we have that really special look that from a distance, and I'm talking an inch away, a foot away, 2 feet away, 10 feet away, you really get the look of one larger individual stone instead of a lot lot of little stones. And you're thinking, well, is that really possible? Is it really going to be that way? Because I see very distinctively here, I see the baguettes lined up with the round brilliance. But it's true, you're going to get, and I'll show that to you when you see them here on, so you really get an idea of how they do look like one bigger Asher or one bigger emerald cut that you have centered up on your earlobe. Now, really wearable, could be secondary piercings as well. Here's what they look like from a distance away with a ruler measurement. But first, look how bright they are. There's something special about the baguettes that do this really gorgeous shine that I think we appreciate and love as diamond lovers. They're about 1/4 of an inch. Top to bottom and side to side, and then of course we'll show them to you on as well, just to give you a better idea of what they're all about from a distance away, and really seeing that is that look of one larger center stone that you have. So a really good look there, a strong, amazing, look at that. I mean, just every subtle movement, I'm barely moving them. And you see how they're just picking up the light like no other. We'll go back up close, and that was a little preview. You saw my bracelet there, right? That's coming up Saturday, so we'll talk more about that. Probably the most impressive value we've ever had in something very special, something very in demand and rare coming up on Saturday. Just mark those calendars now to be sure and be with us for that. But let's make these really affordable, and actually they're going to be, ooh, I'm excited about this one. They're not even $1,000. And when we've been seeing this style, that's as affordable as they've been getting at all. One pair only. Let's take them even lower. Let's go $777 on the earrings as well. Why not? $777 and done. And then we'll show you, we do have that big museum masterpiece, must go today. One pair of earrings. They're diaspora earrings. They're huge and they're very impressive. Our Malaya garnets coming up, and the sapphire earrings. Wait, do you see the drops? Sapphires are not something we pair up very often, therefore can't make a lot of earrings when you can't pair them up. We've got sapphire drop earrings for you today. Then look at this. This is our Malaya garnet. Isn't she beautiful? So that's going to be coming up. But if you want the look of one emerald cut or Asher cut, anything with step faceting, if you want the look of one stud, but you want that price tag to be, let's face it, these would be well over a carat individually if we were talking about one centered up stone, just one individual stone. So isn't it nice to be able to say, no, I can't. 1 carat, we do 1 carats here in round brilliance, and the 1 carat that we do in each ear, which are 2 carats total weight, are $7,000. So it's much more, I would say affordable, yes, and much more attainable when you get that look for $777 instead. So a really good value there. All right, so last call on those earrings, and then we'll move right along. We've got 30 seconds left there, and then we're going to show you that Malaya garnet, which is a nice big size for you as well. So that's going to be still to come. And then, of course, requests if you have them, let us know. Who was shopping earlier, Joanne, with you? I know we had someone picking up something right at the beginning of the show. Who was that? Thank you so much. Thanks, Susan. Thank you. We appreciate that too. Let's go 20 seconds more, and then we'll see who's got them. And then our leopard opals, tanzanite pendant. I've got a new one today. We've got the really special color change fiend. You already saw one in a pear shape. We're going to show you a big round. I have Malaya garnet earrings too. So it's a Malaya day. Look at this. Would you ever have guessed Malaya garnet on those earrings? That is some wild color right there. That's beyond. Those are called museum Malayas. Now, here's what the typical color we see in the best variety, which is still gorgeous. It's got the pinky purple coloring. What is going on here? There we go. Okay, so here's the Malaya. We can't have anything getting in the way of this beautiful stone, which is, I'm going to have them reset it a little bit because it needs to be rotated. So you see there's a little, yeah, it's a little bit, I just want to rotate a little bit to the left, just rotate it counterclockwise a bit, and I'll just make that note here. So this is rotated because the stone is, it's actually a little off center the way it's set. But it's 113-1556, and these are things you wouldn't see unless we were, again, up close and personal, which is why we give you these views. So we're seeing things you would never even see, no matter how good your eyesight in person. But this is 3 carats 87 in the Malaya. So a really beautiful individual stone here, a bit of a roval shape to it as well, which is a little more exotic. Of course, this stone overall is considered an exotic. It's got the bigger diamonds on the sides. Also, that's going to be diamond weight of 15 points, so 7.5 pointers each there, and the one only in the white gold. And we'll try it on for you so you can see how big that stone is. Very impressive. Here's what it looks like. Isn't that a pretty color, though? It reminds me most of, I would say most similar to a purple sapphire type of look is what you're getting. If you've seen those purple jewel tones we bring often, that's really the similar look you're getting here with this Malaya, with that really deep, rich, plummy tone. So yes, there's a little bit of pink, there's a little bit of red happening together, but what an outstanding way to get a very unique stone. And huge value also coming up. It's our 387. Can't wait to get this one to a deal. And that is one of those rare garnets that actually we see more mandarin and demontoid, more savarite, and what are other rare garnets? We see some really, really special stones. We've even had Marilani mint color changing garnets. We've had these really special garnets always here, but this is the one we see the least of. So it tells you how very special and exotic that stone is. And it's only $19.99 today for the 387. That's a similar price tag to a smaller stone I had the other day that was a 1 carat round. So there's your big value on a nearly 4 carat in the Malaya garnet. What a treat to see that. Here it's such a big value and savings. Obviously, it's maybe tougher because you haven't seen it a million times. It's brand new right now. But that's the wonderful thing about watching these new items come out to play is they go right to discount. We're not the kind of place that, oh, let's leave it here for a few months and see what we can get for it. If we get more, great. No, it's always rock bottom price right out the gate. And that's how we deliver the values we do. Leader in values worldwide in jewelry, no doubt about it. Nobody does what we do, and we're really proud of that, and that's a fact. So at the bottom of the hour, we're going to bring you our first wheel, which is 9 minutes away. It's a trio of larger band styles. But if you want to get the even more exotic Malayas, and I'm talking about a cut and a color and a size that makes them even more rare, this would be it. It's 113-1603. Take a look at those Malaya garnets. I mean, they're outstanding. Absolutely. I feel like, and I'm sensitive to light at the moment, but I will tell you right now, this is where I feel like we need to get our sunglasses out indoors, just because this is such a really status stone that's giving a brightness and a neon that I would not expect normally. And then the baguettes are doing their part to give you this really, really rare frame and that halo, which is baguettes and rounds just in the corner, the baguettes side to side and top to bottom. This is, would you even think or dream or imagine there could be 2 match stones that look this good? How about 18 karat gold as well? How about 602 in emerald cuts? What if we give you these dynamic halos? Look at that match. Oh, they're like the best of Padparasha color yet again, but in a more rare, exotic variety of garnet. So really outstanding. Larger stones. These are definitely museum collectibles, but not something we've seen before. So that we're aware of. You know, this is that really unusual stone in general, as we just touched on. Same stone as we just saw. That stone, of course, because they're natural stones. And when you get natural stones that aren't just made up in a lab, they're going to be different varieties. They're no different than, you know, humans, where we all are a little bit different. And even if you take similar features like, oh, she's a blonde and she's a blonde, there still could be a different color there. So that's the difference between, you saw that Malaya that had a lot of that pinky color and that purple color. This is more where the Malaya is giving you a distinctive red pink color instead. So that's really, really impressive. And you've got the diamond weight as well around it, creating that halo. We do break it down, 13 points in the baguettes and 8 points in the round brilliance, and I'm still just stunned that that's probably not 20 points in diamonds, but something's been going awry lately with some of these diamond counts here. But again, we'll go with it. I mean, it's a towering earring. It's a large style stud, that's for sure, and I'll go with it. But you're getting a minimum of 21 points in the diamonds. They are making their way around this large scale earring that we're so excited to see. Here's what they look like from a distance away. And then you've got, oh yeah, they're just exhibiting different colors every time. They even change a little bit of their light source. That's important. 1/2 inch top to bottom. We'll show them to you on. It's a really great way to get a rich, juicy stone like this. And this is what they look like from a distance away. So you can see that really outstanding color that they have. And again, this combo of that kind of red, pinky, rich colors, a little bit of golden orange as well, lots of reds and pinks there also, and a huge blowout price. Let's go back up close. A new item for today, a really special moment to get them. And again, we'll just blow them out right now for you. Simple and easy as we can make it here. And the outstanding clarity, not something that's a given with a garnet. You do usually struggle with some clarity, and yet here they're just completely flawless. So that's exciting to see, and they're under $13,000. So an even better value for you, where they're not going to be, no, $12,999. That's not worthy of our first couple of minutes here. We are moving jewelry. That's the objective in front of us, and that's the mission. So here we are with ready to go on some of our biggest values ever, some of the best we've ever seen. This is an earring I can guarantee you're not going to see again again. This is not a replicated item that you can just say, let's just make another pair one day. This is, for instance, one of the most glamorous match pairs of stones in the emerald cuts, and yet will not be half that price at $6,500, significantly less, and on the way to one of you tonight. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. This is why you're live, to get these one-of-a-kind values that we cannot do any other moment, and yet one caller, one person, one pair. Let's make them better than $59, $49. Let's blow them out truly for $39.99. That's it. So it's a really, really incredible value. This is the finishing. I love seeing that basket work from behind. It's a center post. You can wear them any which way you want, north to south, east to west, or at a little angle if you'd like. There's your other look. Just why not? To show them different ways and to see, no matter what, that amazing dynamic color and brilliance and light. So that's the way you want to go if you want an unusual but wearable style of garnet, because of all the different colors. And what do we always say? It's true about the reds, and most garnets are really purple or more pinky. It's really rare to get, think about red garnets. What do you really see in red garnets? This is giving you a lot of that red-pink combination. So $39.99, one pair there. And then we've got, okay, something else really exciting that's new. This is one just to see and really enjoy. That is something very special. What on earth could that be? Any ideas? I'll tell you, it's 23 carats almost in size, so that's pretty outstanding. Then we have those blue sapphire drop earrings we'll share with you as well, and anything you'd like to see if there is a request. Love to hear what you're thinking about today as we help you own whatever it is you can imagine or fathom in fine jewelry. We're making that happen for you. All right, so next up, we've got our wheel here. We're going to do it a little bit early just because we've got limited items today, and we're rolling right through them. So here's what I've got. This is a big and bold band selection for the most part. It's going to be our outstanding corner rupine. First of all, I know it's a Paraíba lover's dream, but it's actually a little more exotic. Then we have this really special aquamarine that's looking more like a cornflower blue sapphire than anything else, but it is aqua. And then over on the left side, we have our merengue spinel, which you had a chance to get a 3 carat last night on the show. It was a little bit, still a little pricey. It was $88.88. Not bad for a 3 carat, but a little more than what you may have wanted to spend if you're looking to try or experience merengue at the most affordable level. Well, this is the way to do it. Now, all 3 items all together on a wheel means one thing. It means big blowout on the way. It also means get ready, because we only have one of each. So it means they are getting marked down to their lowest price ever. That is going to be ever, meaning even if they were to stick around, well, they don't come back, and they don't actually come back for another trip, because actually they're going to be melted down. We're at that point of pricing here where if they don't go at these drops in prices, they don't need to exist here anymore. We need to make sure that gold is utilized for new items to make those affordable as well. Get around those gold prices of today. So here we are with the really special trio. It's either the merengue, which is our 20-pointer, with a 53 points in diamonds. So that's a lot of diamond weight that's going around this one, in that filigree style lacy band, cutout details. Then we got the aqua. That's our big aqua. It's 86 points. That would be considered a light 1 carat, and 8 points in diamonds on the sides. Little trio themselves on either side of that ring. And then you also have this one. This is the rare of the bunch. They're all rare, but to distinctively say the rarest, when it's sitting next to merengue and aqua of that quality, that's extremely important. Corner rupine round, elegant, bright blues and greens. It's not just green. This is not an emerald green. It's not a regular standard like a forest green. This is really that neon that we would usually only see out of the world of Paraíba tourmaline. And you have that here in a rarer stone, still durable for you, still really, really unusual. The cutting is beautiful. And what about that mounting? Also giving you 49 points in diamonds. This is what we live for to do, especially in these beginning moments of any weeknight show, when obviously we're talking about an early start to our weeknight evening here. A really beautiful trio. You can choose your favorite of whatever it is. They're all so outstanding. These are exotics, no doubt about it. It's pretty amazing when you say that the most commonplace of the piece is the aqua, and when it's Sierra Santa Maria of that color, that's really telling you something about this variety and this wheel overall. And the fact is that 2 of them, one has over a ½ carat, one has just under a ½ carat in diamonds. That's a significant diamond weight as well. And of course, it cannot be lost on the fact that we have 2 wider bands there also. The ones that have more diamond weight on the left and the right are also the ones that have a lot of gold weight. And so you put all that together, and this sounds like even a blowout would be something like $69.99, and they're not. It's a really big value for just a couple of you, or if you just want to go ahead and take all three, you can. Why not? That would be an option for you as well. But what you can't do is sit back and say, I'll get them next time. There's no next time. They go tonight, and this isn't a factor of I don't think they're going to stick around and be melted down either. I don't think that's likely when you've got a blowout coming the way I'm doing this. So instead of 69 or 59, 49, and 39 and 29, this is a reward for saying, I'm going to tune in early, see what's going on a Thursday. Here's the way to do it and get any one of the three home. And if you want to take all three, go ahead. You can do that too. That's a collection of like the start of a museum collection there when you get merengue or cornuropine together. And those, of course, that aqua is beyond. You're gonna have to tell people that's aqua because they're gonna say, I love your sapphire. I love your cornflower blue. I love that color. It really is so unique. You tell me what you like here, and we're gonna make them a lot less than even $19.99, a huge value already for any one of the three you enjoy. And then, of course, as far as gold colors, we're also changing gold colors. That's another bonus. So you're not going to be set with that, okay, got to keep it the way it is. They're all in white gold now, and they look great that way. Don't get me wrong. But if you are somebody who says, nope, I only wear yellow gold, but I really like those rings, go ahead. We'll change it for you for free. I don't know about you. Where do you shop for jewelry where you're getting your sizing for free, a gold color change to whatever gold color for free, shipping for free, and that's all on the same item that's going less than $1,000. Less than $1,000. Not $9.99 either. I cannot believe I'm saying this with what's up here and what kind of rarity and exotic and the gold weight. None of them are platinum, and platinum's fine and well. Platinum's still fine jewelry. It's just not as valuable as a fabulous gold setting. Which one do we like? We're already liking the cornuropine. Let's show it on the hand. It's item number 1129168. Take a look at this one on the hand. A wider dome style that still is rounded. So you're going to end up seeing diamonds from the side profile, from each side profile as well. Look at how stunning that is. And yet this cornuropine is not $9.99. Which one do we like, guys? Which one do we like? Do it. I mean, tell me now, because they're all one of a kinds, and when they go, and there's nothing I can do about it. Except take them even lower than $9.99 or $899. Any gold you want, sizing on us, shipping on us, every day, every item. There is no better place. And you'd think with all of that, maybe that's all the extras free because it's built into the price tag. I think we can see right now that there is not a piece of, there's not a gold band out there. I tell you all the time, there's between $8,000 and $9,000 gold bands out there for a 14 karat gold 2mm band. We are at $899 on any one of those three that you like, and they're not going to be that price either. And here's what we're going to do to make them even more attainable. And all you can do is dial in. They're $888 while they last. Take a look at them. We've got one of each. Let's see who wants what. And hi, Andy. Andy, are we taking the merengue? Okay, are we good? Which one? Cornuropine. Yes, cornuropine you got? Okay, I'm sorry, Jason, I know that one's already gone. That one's spoken for. They were on the phone lines first there. So 1129168 is gone. How about the aqua or the merengue? Your choice of aqua. It's a really good one. Really good aqua. Let me try that on for you. That's the, which one? Okay, aqua's gone. Here it is on the hand. This is my oval 86 points here, Santa Maria, right there. I was just putting my other bracelet on here for you. So yes, that's a yellow diamond tennis bracelet. And the merengue is verifying as well. So this is the aqua on the hand. I'll do the merengue next for you, and that's going to be 1130435. 86 point aquamarine. Yeah, Sierra Santa Maria, it sure is. And that's got that big diamond weight. 8 points of bigger stones. Here comes the merengue. It's 6452, and 6452 would be the merengue spinel with that wider band, also 53 points in diamonds. That was the most diamond weight of all three of the options up there on that wheel, and that's also in white, yellow, or rose gold. So a choice of there for you. How lovely is that? So big, big values are happening right now. Just feel free to let me know which one is your favorite, and that will be on its way to you. And this one, of course, well, I'm going to mean, and this one is our last one left, but I mean, what color gold would you like? Is it the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold? So that's really up to you. Totally your choice there. And a really wonderful design on that one. I love the laciness. It's like the wide band you wear for summer when it's hot. You know, when I know wide bands are always acceptable when it's cool weather, but a lot of us might shy away from bigger, wider styles when it's hotter and warmer because those can be uncomfortable to wear. Not this one. with all the cutout details that it brings along with it. So a very special option there at $888, okay? White, yellow, rose gold, and then we'll move right along. Got a great value coming up for you. I think we're liking this price point. I wish we could do more that way. I've never seen anything of this type of level. What you saw on that wheel, really remarkable for a price tag like $888. It's just so unusual to see, like I said, anything in gold. Anything in gold by itself plain. The fact you're getting over a half carat here in the incredible diamonds, that is something to behold. And of course, if you're looking for affordable fine jewelry, usually affordable fine jewelry would be anything under 100 grand these days. We are not kidding. Have you looked at retail stores and what they're doing? It can be very difficult to afford anything in the fine jewelry arena. That means solid gold, and yet we're making it happen at an affordable price we rarely have ever seen in our history. So now it's time for sapphire drop earrings. We're going to show them to you, and this is really just a beauty here. It's royal blues as well. It's a really incredible style. I mean, this is something that should be about $10,000, and they're not going to be. It's 112-1164 here. We're looking at this gorgeous pair of one-of-a-kind earrings. They have been previously on the air. If you are going to say, oh, I've seen those, and I know where they're going because I've seen them a million times over, they're not $79.99 today. So let me just warn you up front about that. This is going to be a price tag that fits right in line with what I'm doing here for this big Thursday epic night of value. It really is. You never know what you're going to see on the show, and that's why you tune in live here, because you got a chance of these one-of-a-kinds one time, one chance, one night, one item, everything. So, and everything goes. It sometimes, again, takes sometimes 3 hours. That's why we got a 3-hour show for you. So make sure you're on the lines, because I will tell you right now, this earring, not going to last for the 3 hours. It's going to be gone right now. 112-1164 is 115 of royal blue sapphires. And how about that big diamond weight? 83 points in your VS diamonds that are all just surrounding. And I mean, you're thinking about dripping in diamonds. Yes, quite literally here, dangling from your ears with the lever back, diamonds up front, then that bigger stone, then leading all the way down and around these incredible pear shapes that just could not be any prettier, could they? These royal blue standout stones. They're very impressive. And you've also got the option to change the gold color here too, which is a bit surprising, but that's nice to know. So you can go ahead and make those yours in either the white gold, which I love, or the yellow gold, or the rose gold. Rose gold's gonna take some time. We have 115, so that means, yes, you're getting about 60 points there, close to it in each earring. And pair of pairs in the drops, $79.99, the old price. Now we're going to show them to you a couple of ways, get you familiar with what they look like from a distance and on. But this is something, I know the blue sapphires in earrings makes a lot of sense because goes with a lot. Everyone looks great in blue, but for anybody who wears a lot of blue, denims, anything else, and yes, it's a drop earring, but I think that it's pretty wearable when you consider there's your 1.5 inches, and that's where the diamonds begin and where they end is an exact 1.5 inches. You do have this great lever back style. And a better price tag than $79.99. We're going to make this really, really easy. Let me just show you what they look like on for a moment here, just to give you an idea of how they're going to drape and how they're going to look and that luxury that they give you in all those diamonds that are happening all the way through this earring and the great movement that they also provide. And they're not going to be $79.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. We're just going to take them on down for you to $1,999. That's it. A $19.99 price tag on one pair of sapphire earrings, and that is the only pair we've got. So it's a really important way to master the value that we like to bring in sapphires, even when that's rare, to see them matched up like they are. That's going to be head your way in an instant. We can get those out to you tomorrow if you want the white gold. And also there's a fabulous leopard opal earring too. So we did bring some larger button styles last night to you, but I think a lot of you want those drops. And I know that because when I first brought leopard opal earrings, they were exactly that, drop earrings. And maybe it's the diamonds we missed last night a bit. There they are, diamonds up front, leopard opal pear-shaped drops. Who wants them? The sapphires are on their way. So this is 113-1510, at least I think they are. That's what it appears to be. But these are the leopard opal drop earrings. So 1870 is actually your carat weight here. So 9.5 carats or so in each, leopard opal from one source in the world. And here's the length they give you. It is about the same as the sapphires we just saw, 1.5 inches in length. They do have diamonds up top. I'm going to move the sapphires aside and show these to you up close as well. So this leopard opal is a pattern that's naturally occurring, And I don't know if they're going to sit all that well. They won't, but I'll prop them up as best I can, but then I want to try one on for you as well. Yes, do you want the sapphire earrings? Jason's got the sapphire earrings. Thank you. Those are going to sit there for a minute, but that's okay because the profile still shows you a lot of beautiful pattern and color. I'll pop one on the ear for you. They're in the white gold, and they stay in the white gold. They're $18.70 plus the diamond weight, 7 points. It's right up front, as you can see, and each of the pear-shaped stones is wrapped in a border of gold, which we call a bezel. So here's what they look like on, I should say, as I show you there, right, the movement and the kind of size that they give you from a distance away. Don't they look fabulous? So they go with everything too, and they're still giving the neon glows of all the colors we expect to see in a great opal, but you're getting that pattern that's actually the black basalt stone that's actually going to be growing with the opal material itself, which is natural, and then it glows, and then that pattern with the cutout details allows the color of the opal to show through, and then the pattern really is reminiscent of a leopard print style. So they're fabulous in every way. We'll show them again. Let me prop them up for you, and we'll get you a great big old value on the leopard opal. This is only one of a few opal earrings like this we've ever had. This is what that one looks like up close. Thank you on the sapphire earrings. Let me know who got those. And then here come the leopard opals going out in white gold only. One pair, they're under $9,500. They should be $94.99, but we're going to take them significantly less. First hour is really trucking on by here. So this is the important time to get your favorites. Pick up anything you saw from earlier as well. We'll make sure that those all get out to you. And then let's also take a look too at the other one here as best I can. We'll hold this one up for you. Obviously no opals are going to be exactly alike, so we're looking for a coordinated set, and that's exactly what you have right here. So an important idea, and we're going to go ahead and blow them out for you. Easy as can be, and forget that that other one is sitting on its belly there. We'll hold it up for you, and then we'll show you what they look like matched up together at the same time. But this is under $3,000. Does that sound more like a plan to get them out the door? I think it does. There you go. That is really like a match. I don't know if I see any variations really on those two stones. Cut from the same rough material, you can tell. Very, very bright, almost Paraíba-like turquoise colors coming through the pattern. And then you'll see flecks of orange and pink and red and yellow and all of that. And it's not going to be $29. Let's keep on going. We'll blow them out right now, whichever one you like. This one's got a fingerprint. Actually, they both probably do at this point because I've been playing with them here and holding them up for you. But let's do a lot better than $29.99. I know, giveaway on leopard opals. It's time to get them. We'll make them $2,499. That's it. Under $2,500, that is my only pair of leopard opals. So yes, they're the big, the grand, the beautiful, and the pear shape makes a lot of sense, I believe, when you're wearing an earring drop, especially because that shape just sits and aligns with the jawline so well. So that's a really, really important style. $24.99 only. Okay. Hey, Janae, welcome to the show. Thank you so much. And glad to have you with us. All right, let's keep on moving. $24.99. Does anyone want to see what I flashed there? That really wild, colorful stone. Let's take a look at it. Those are available at the moment, but again, we're not waiting on pieces to go. Everything, this is just, I just had to. We have to show it to you. Give you a chance to give it some thought. Think about this incredible, I know, you're thinking, go focus that camera. Nope, this is a hallmark of what zircons do when we talk about double refraction in your zircons. This is exactly what is on display here, what is showing up on your up close. Now, it's not going to look that effect when you see it from any distance away, but this is 113-1538. It's a 22 karat, 91 round golden zircon. It looks like a yellow diamond, but better, because let's just say if I had a 23 karat yellow diamond, it would still not do what this stone is doing. Double refraction versus singly refractive. We're talking about zircons versus diamonds. And diamonds are not capable of a double refraction. They can be sparkly and bright and gorgeous, and they can look really good. But they do not do what this does, which is why you see what appears to be a blurred effect here. You are literally seeing the double refraction in action, okay? Double refraction action. And that is really what the power of this cutting does as well, because it's the round, and 50 points in big, impressive diamonds on the sides. Those are coordinated beautifully. They're light yellow diamonds next to it, which we thought would be really pretty next to the yellow gold and the yellow zircon. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And now for that impressive view of seeing it from a distance. And for example, those are yellow diamonds. Those are yellow diamonds in my tennis bracelets that I'm wearing for you that are coming up, yes, on Saturday morning. And this is the yellow zircon. How about, can you imagine that being a stack and a set you wear together? Oh yes, and you should get a yellow gold signet ring as well, right? And put it all together. And what a beautiful show of some shine and some sparkle and more sparkle and all of that. But look at how beautiful that collector's stone is in the bright yellows. So magnetic, just draws you right on in, doesn't it? I can't stop staring at that stone. I don't know about you guys at home, but this is really, it creates this look that's just visually something special. You don't see this even out of, I mean, we bring you nothing but top gems, and yet this is something very much beyond what we normally see. And watch this, you can go ahead and focus all day, but that is the light splitting into two right there. You see it right there. That's that, which you saw from a distance just dazzles like a VS diamond would, like a flawless diamond would, like a yellow diamond. We still grade our fabulous colors of diamond, but we are looking at a clean zircon here. So it's giving you everything you would get out of a diamond and more, and a really stunning look. And by the way, it's well under the price tag it should be. So if you're looking for a museum type collectible that happens to be brand new at this moment, first time seeing it, really special look, you get it for better than $14,999. Comes way below that price tag. So if you're ready, well, I know we are. We're ready to give some jewelry away. That's what we've been doing already tonight. We've got almost 1 hour down already. So again, ready to take your requests if you have them, whatever it is you're looking for, whatever you'd like to see, what you're thinking about, what you think you might have missed out on from a previous night. Here's the way you get something special. And it's not 14, it's not 10. One of our collectors will be taking advantage of this value, and you are going to be so thrilled you did. There is something about this stone that, as much as we see the beauty here, honestly, the camera lenses cannot do a stone like this justice. It's very, very impressive. And we're going to make it really affordable as well. First caller, you can have it for better than $99.99. This is a one only. Obviously, getting even anything close to it is going to be a major challenge. And yet, our price tag tonight is $4,999 just to get it done, just to make sure that that is your newest, latest masterpiece. And totally museum quality and caliber, no doubt about it. And it's only $49.99. Don't forget, we have a vanadium barrel wheel. I know our previous wheel all sold out, so we loved that. But then we're going to bring you some discounts on the rare vanadium barrel that we have coming up for you as well. 3 gorgeous pear shapes that are going to be on a discount. So that's going to be exciting, okay? So we're going to do that as well. Don't forget about those sapphire, well, actually the sapphire earrings are gone, but the leopard opal are actually here. So if you like those leopard opals, you can go ahead and grab those, please do. And then we are going to be on the way. And don't forget, we also had amylite, that's gone, but then we had that gorgeous zircon pendant we started the show with, some Malayas, both earrings and rings, a color change speen, and yep, we've got more on the way. So let's keep it going. Even ruby drop earrings have made it to the show tonight. They're large too. They're really large rubies, really large. So that's incredible. Let's keep going. We've got a lot more to show you, and we've got a big tanzanite on the way as we see who's got our golden zircon. Isn't that stunning? I say golden because it's not really, there's so much nuanced color to a zircon. There's a lot more because of the refraction. Remember how we get rainbow colors out of even a white diamond? A white diamond's colorless if it's good, but we're still going to get flashes of red and blue and green and violet. Well, this one's doing much the same. And so instead of having just a basic yellow color, it's got more of this richness to it. A little bit of an angle will show you some greens coming through. There are some golden colors coming through. It's a rich, sophisticated, gorgeous golden yellow. And like I said, it's a little more, it's not really a, I wouldn't say orange, but it's definitely got some serious color to it that's really, really impressive. So it's only $49.99. And when you convert, I'm even figuring the per carat in my head thinking, what on earth has gone on with that per carat price? That's way too low for a stone like that. Were they just calling in to say they loved it, Jason? It's a really pretty stone, isn't it? $49.99. So again, it's a little high end. I know it's not 2 carat. It's a 23 carat almost. So that's exciting to see. Now here is the new, and this is very similar to what we had the other day. It's our 580 with a 33-point trillion. It's a larger version than the one that sold. I think it was Sunday at the end of the day. And here it is in a really special similar cut here. 113-1451 is the item number, and our golden zircon is still hanging out, so I'm gonna have to leave that on my hand. That goes so well with the bracelet that y'all are gonna buy on Saturday because, well, not everybody's gonna get one. They're limited, but I'm gonna tell you, we have maybe, I don't know if I've ever been so excited for a show. I already have a very, very exciting day on Saturday that honestly I've been looking forward to for years. So I'm really excited about Saturday in general. And then to find out that we're going to actually bring you this incredible value that I have on my wrist on Saturday morning. So if you're checking out the yellow diamond tennis bracelet that, yes, we've never had before, it's coming up on Saturday morning, and you literally have to be here that morning because it's so limited, and the value is so beyond what I ever imagined I would ever see in my lifetime on diamonds and gold. So make sure you're with me, because I know I'm already getting a lot of questions about that on a Thursday night. So I wish it was tonight, but again, we got to wait till Saturday. Saturday's going to be the big debut of our yellow diamond bracelet, tennis bracelet style, solid gold. We haven't even made, I was talking with different folks today, this afternoon early, and we were all talking about when was the last time we even made a new bracelet? Because when gold's been 5,000, 6,000 an ounce, hasn't been really a great idea to start making bigger gold bracelets. But we did it for you, and it's yellow diamonds. And yet, with all that said, it should be, and please check your price tags out there, a natural yellow diamond bracelet like this. I've been doing the research. They're not out there very often. I found one with a 2.5 carat weight. Mine's bigger, and it's over 300 grand. So we're going to bring you a better price tag on Saturday, but that's all just a little reminder. Just jot it down, mark it down. That's the 27th. So that's this Saturday. It's also our last Saturday of June. And so we're going to really bring it this Saturday morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. So jot it down, mark it down, schedule it like you would an appointment, because that's one you cannot miss. Okay, here's our 580 Museum Reserve Fancy Cut. In that stone there, that's going to be our 580 of the fancy cut. It's like a tapered emerald cut. You do have this really important 33-point trillion cut yellow diamond right up top, and a lovely look with a combination of colors that really works, I think. The purple and the yellow, they look fantastic together. We're so excited to have you seeing this one, especially with this big value we have put together. Here's what it looks like from a distance to give you that measurement, just to really see what that's all about. And again, what another beautiful look there, because that bracelet with that pendant looking like more than $1 million bucks. $1 million bucks does not cut it. That's a lot more than $1 million look, isn't it? So that's the big yellow diamond individually. I love that it's exactly 1/3 of a carat, so it hits one of those magic sizes. And here's what its length is going to provide. It's about 3/4 of an inch, a little more. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well, so you can see it there. Look at all those colors shimmering through. Purples and reds, and then the yellows. Doesn't that look great together too? I mean, so much more amplified than even just your tanzanite with a white diamond. Really adding an exclusivity and a rarity, and all the things we tend to like in jewelry quite a bit is exactly that, exclusivity and rarity, things that you don't find everywhere else. And yet, we're gonna blow it out right now, huge value. Remember, this is a larger version than the one I just brought you a couple days ago that is gone, and yet we'll blow this out tonight, one only. Gotta go. We're going to make it $16,999. It's a little steep for what I'm thinking we need to do, and keep these phone lines rocking all night. We got 2 hours left to do it. Lots of jewelry on the way. Your requests, we haven't had any yet. I would love to know. I would really challenge everybody to get a request in today. We're going to need those requests tonight. So let me know what you'd like to see. If there's anything you've been pining away for, give me a call and we can bring it on out for you. Even if it's something you haven't seen in years, you never know if that perfect piece is here awaiting your home to go to. But let's take it even lower than $10,000. When it is an important 580, that is a good size stone. The fancy cuts should be a premium price tag. They're not. We're going to take it a lot lower. How about, I was going to do $49.99, then I realized my $4,999 zircon ring is still here. Let's go even lower, make it $3,999 on the fabulous. You know what? Let's even keep going. Got a special here for you. We've got a lot of important pieces coming up, but the top of the hour is also about to arrive. So let's make sure this one goes before we get there, and take it on down to $2,999, one caller only on the 580, and a beautiful exotic variety of cutting that we don't always get to see. That's that really special, doesn't even have necessarily a specific name to that cut, but it definitely is. When you look and count the sides, it's actually a hexagonal style. It's got 6 different distinct sides to it. So that's one way to get your really exotic cut there at $29.99. Now, what else would you like to see? Is it a speen? Maybe you want to see the big green Paraíba. I've got a 5 carat 34 Paraíba. Not inexpensive. It's actually got a huge, one of the big markdowns. It's something that, you know, it's funny when we talk about museum pieces. I think anyone on the planet would categorize this as museum. And then I realized, well, we just brought you a museum piece in Paraíba the other day that was 28 carats. So that's, you know, something to consider, is that this actually isn't the largest green Paraíba, even when it is a 5 carat 34, but it has a little subtle blue to it. Mostly greens. Love the stacks of diamonds on the side. Those are baguettes. And then you've got the round brilliants continuing their way down the sides. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here. And this is our 18 karat gold setting as well. Love to see that. That has got some serious colorway to it. Look how beautiful and bright that is. Do you see what happens with those elevators of light that just wrap on through it every bit from the top to the bottom of that cushion cut stone, and then stacks of diamonds here on the sides as well. And again, look at that sparkle on that zircon. That can be yours too. And that is really impressive. But then we have the Paraiba, more known for neon, but because it's so clean, it's given a lot of sparkle as well. Certainly doing its part on the sparkle factor, and yet it's going to be 1125355, and it's that important 5 karat 34. 18 karat gold is the upgrade, and then 67 points in diamonds as well. Loving how this is all put together for you in one of our very, very best, and an exciting moment. Let's go ahead and get it out to you. 18 karat white gold, 5 carats, 34 on the cushion cut. The diamond weight is 67 points. And baguettes and rounds right there. And one only. There's a new markdown from $16,999. That's the second time in a moment we've seen that price tag. And yet it's not going to stay there. This is Paraiba. It is copper rich. Especially when you get the more green variety, there's more copper here than even the blue-green variety. The blue-green variety cost us about this price tag yesterday for a 50-pointer. We're going to get you a much bigger example here. And if you'd like to go collectible, go all out, go here now quickly, because this one obviously is not going to last very long. We only have a couple of minutes till hour number 2 kicks off. So a very special welcome if you're just now tuning in. Glad to have you with us. We're ready to go ahead and blow this one out. It's going to go, and this value, $16,999. I know we're not liking it. I get it. Got to make things a little bit more affordable for you, or in this case, a lot more affordable. So send it on out for under $5,000. This is a 534 Paraiba. We're already under $1,000 a carat with free diamonds and free 18 karat gold. But one of the big major stones of my collection is here, and yet it's not 59, and it's not 49, and it's not even, well, let's just see, we've already got it under $1,000 a carat, and we're going to take it even lower to $3,999. Bye-bye blowout. That's what that's meant to do. One of our very, very best. And again, it needs a little steam cleaning on the inside. This is not an included stone. It's got all the clarity. Still just amazing to see that kind of clarity in such a large example of Paraiba. It's not something we get to see very often. This is a heavily included stone ordinarily. And as you get into larger sizes, well, the inclusions are only going to get more eye visible. And so that's really rare to see that one doing all that extra brilliance and light return, and the color and clarity is just off the charts. And it's only going to be $39.99. So a big value there. And then we'll move right along. We got opal. We have our pendant coming up. This is the diaspora I told you about at the beginning of the show. We have our color changing diaspora in the pendant, split bail, bigger diamond. You've seen this pendant styling many times over because it's a classic, but here it is in the wild color changing phenomenal gem known as diaspora from one source in the world, Turkey. Or we're saying Turkey A now. At least that's what the World Cup has taught me. So here we are with 113-1572, and it's our 134 in the oval color changing diaspora. It is a single diamond right there up top. And you've got your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold. And let's just go ahead and have a little fun with this one. Diaspora and a rare stone. It is a rare one source. We know about one source stones and we think about tanzanite immediately. But think of what this does that tanzanite's not capable of doing. Changes color. Multiple colors already. In one light, I would say you're getting goldens and greens, champagnes, a little bit of blue that comes through as well. And this really exciting stone. Under a different light, like incandescent, pink purple colors. The whole stone turns to a pinky purple mix, and yet you would still see all these lovely flashes and brilliance, and yet it's a color changing stone. It's a really nice size at over 1 carat and a third, and we're bringing the value to you. This is going to be one of those quick blink and you miss it deals. The diamond I don't have a carat weight on. I'll just call it a point because there's at least a point there. I mean, right? It's a diamond. It's a diamond right up top between your bail and your stone is that diamond. We'll give you a look at the length. We'll try it on. You're going to choose the white, the yellow, or the rose. Go with whatever your chain is. Obviously, the stone looks good in everything. So you can go with whatever your chain is going to match. It is 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. So you can see already just a different lighting environment and how it looks different than it did up close. Under the bright, hottest lights of the studio, and now a little bit of darkness over here, a little shadowed lighting environment. So already changing just based on a different light amount. And now you've got, of course, if it's a different light source completely, that's when your full color change takes place. So really important piece, but obviously don't have a lot of opportunity here to do a Diaspora at a discount. This is going to be it. And that pendant, great giftable. Can you imagine giving a stone? I don't know if you guys give jewelry. Do you ever give jewelry to any of the loved ones out there? Do you ever do that? Maybe it's a specialty type of occasion. Maybe it's a really, really important close loved one. This is where you could actually give a gift of fine jewelry and something really important to a loved one and really not have to break the bank to do it. So that's always exciting. It's not $9.99. Let's go white, yellow, rose gold and give you your option here. And let's go ahead and take it on down below $9.99. It's just going to be a quick gimme here. We're going to send it out. We've got 30 seconds till our top of the hour. So let's go $499 and be done with it. $499. And that's a gemstone that nobody gets to see in retail. It's nowhere else. I can give you some wholesale comparison prices that'll blow your mind, but this is not available in retail. It's not available in a lot of places outside of TVON, and so we've got it for $499, the most affordable item of the entire show, at least barring any weird, crazy things that happen in auctions, which you just never know what you're going to see. But that is an important moment, or when I take an offer, who knows? You never know when the dollar ring's going to come out. You never know. Just put it out there. But we have our top of the hour. So welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Thursday, everybody. Glad you're here. This is a big night ahead. We've even got a tanzanite heart shape. What? A tanzanite heart shape that's a reasonable, I would say a reasonable price tag. I mean, I'm going to try to help you out with it. We have Alexandrite. We're also celebrating the last few days of June together. So we have an Alexandrite. Wanted to bring you, I had all pearls all month long, bringing you that well-known birthstone for June, but I'm going to bring you a new updated form. We're going to bring you the Alexandrite, which is so rare and special. We have this one for $499. Let me just welcome everybody to the show quickly, because you never know who might be tuning in here at the top of the 6 o'clock hour here, at least on the West Coast. Hi, everybody. We're coming live to you from Los Angeles, California. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we're so excited you're here tonight. We've got a couple hours left to celebrate the beauty of jewelry, the rarity of jewelry, at least how we do it. The rare, the special, the unique, the designer, the custom, and all made here in-house for you, and a new way to experience jewelry. Now, I got to remind you right now, Saturday's the 27th. It's only a day after tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow night, but then Saturday morning is a night you can't, or a day you cannot miss, because we have an incredible debut on a yellow diamond bracelet. I'm wearing it. You've been seeing it. I've got actually a couple on. Let me bring them down. They tend to go up here on my arm, but that's our 7-inch. We'll have options for you if you need something a little bit larger, but this is our fabulous first ever, and I want to let you know, because I don't want you to miss it. Over the years, a lot of you have reached out and asked me for this. I communicate with hundreds of you every day. Thank you for everyone who reaches out, whether it's questions or any kind of designs or custom requests you have. Always happy to help. But what's really exciting is we have this special bracelet coming up. I decided to put a couple on because they gave me 2. If they gave me 50, I'd be wearing all 50. If they give me 1, I'm going to wear 1. But I'm going to wear whatever I got, because it stacks beautifully with other things. With this bracelet, it's our 3-carat 60 yellow diamond bracelet we've never had before. So that's an event that's happening on Saturday only. Got to be with us live. Very limited. Obviously, it's yellow diamonds. We can't even make diamond tennis bracelets in white diamonds anymore affordable. So we're actually bringing you the higher end version of the rare, the unique, the specialty, and it's going to be a huge value that we're going to offer on Saturday only. So you got to be with me that day, because guess what? We can't offer this any other time than during the live show, because it's going to be a bit of an extra special, exciting moment for price tag. So we've agreed to do something really important for this weekend. And there's a special reason why we'll touch on that on Saturday. So let's go back to our Diaspora pendant. That's $499. Okay, so that's $499 if you'd like to get it. That's our $499 pendant with a 134 Diaspora stone, and that's in solid gold with the diamond up top. Now we also have, again, the yellow zircon still hanging out. A couple of ideas left from our first hour, so if you want to inquire about any of those, please do. And we'll be able to help you out there and give you all the info you need. But it is time to embark on a special top of the hour. This is, we do have a diamond special coming up tonight as well. That's going to be our 1-carat diamond, but just a slightly smaller size. It's the same diameter as the 1-carat we bring you, but it's a little bit smaller carat weight. You remember something like this the other day? We've upgraded the bail. We've given you a new discounted price. I know the flash sale was on the 1 carat diamond pendant the other day, but it was still a lot for some of you. And then this morning even I had a question about, do you have anything slightly smaller than the 1 carat? I do. So it's coming up as a debut. Now the problem is I only have a total of, literally, I have 12 of them to go around for everybody. In a certain, you know what, I'm going to do it right now. We got to do, I just realized this is limited. Usually with diamonds, I have a little more freedom and flexibility to sell a quantity. I literally only have a couple in white, a couple in yellow, and 1 in rose. So we're going to do this now. We're just going to do it now. We got to do this early because if I wait till the next hour, then it's going to be disappointment city. I want to make sure you know that a couple of days ago, I'm very transparent with you because, well, how can you not be? It's a live show. I can't keep secrets. I'm not into like off-air prices. Don't do that. I just really, you're proud of your values. You want to tell everybody about your values. And when you do something special like I did the other day, it was last week, I had a flash sale event on my 1 carat diamond solitaire that was, for the first time ever, it was marked down thousands and thousands of dollars to make it as affordable as it's ever been. Well, that happened a couple of days ago. Now today, I have a slightly smaller carat weight that has the same diameter. So it's going to visually look the same. It is only what I have here, and that's why we're going to do this now. You're going to see a white gold, a yellow gold, and a rose gold all sitting here on the wheel. I have the most available in the white gold. And lately, I know you guys have been loving the yellow gold the most, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the warning out there. I have 3 in yellow gold only. That's it. I cannot change them or adjust them or take one stone out and put it in a different setting. This is what's here and made up. Here's the great news: it's going out tomorrow. The bad news is not everybody's going to get one. Because I'll be very, very honest with you guys, as always. That's the only way I know how to be. The issue is this: we had a flash sale with a 1 carat that was brought down to an incredible low price. After a decade of doing this here, I had never brought this pendant this low. They sold out completely. It was $1,999. We all saw that. If you were with me that day, or chances are even if you weren't here for the live show, you heard about it because everybody in the industry was talking about it. Can you believe what they did on a 1 carat diamond solitaire pendant? Well, now I'm going to bring you the same look, visually the same, but it's an 80-point minimum stone instead. So they could be 80, it could be a 93 pointer. I know there's a 96 pointer, there's a 99 pointer. The smallest one is the 80 pointer. It doesn't matter because visually they have the same diameter, which is the same visual area. So the same measurement, the same look, and yet it's going to be even less expensive than my flash sale event, which is, by the way, where we lose money. We literally go backwards and sell it for less than the price that we made it for. So that's why a flash sale is important. Now let's bring it out here to show you what I've got, because you don't like that one, and that's okay. That's fine. We want to get diamond, classic, go with everything, amazing gifting moment. I'm going to start here. This is the white gold that we do have the most of, and I need you ready to go because we only have 1 in the rose, which is what I'm going to set up for you next, and call me now because this is better than a flash. Huh? It's literally better than a flash sale. It really is. It is literally, I mean, I don't know, we're going to call it that. It's better than a flash sale. Here is the very unusual rose gold, which I have 1, and lately, goodness knows, there's been a few of you that have been loving your diamonds in rose. And then I have a couple, well, I have 3, in the yellow gold. The rest are in white. Here's what I have. Open and honest with you guys as always. And you think I'm kidding. I have 8 of them in white gold, 3 of them in the yellow, and 1 in the rose. That's everything. That's all I got. I can't make any more because we know what stones are here. And look at them right here. These are, if you order a white or a yellow or a rose, there you go. They all look identical. They can be different carat weights, but it's the ultimate level in value. It's the ultimate wow moment. It's the ultimate giftable because anybody and everybody of any age can wear a diamond solitaire style pendant. It's 112-9590. I would really, really encourage you to get on the phone lines. I know everyone goes, oh, that's 8 and 3 and 1, that's 12, that's fine. That's not going to be fine when you see this incredible price tag that we have for you on a 80-point minimum. Let me say it again. It's 80 points minimum. But like I said, I've got a list here. There's a 96 pointer, a 99 pointer, a 92 pointer. Most of them are in the 90 point range. And none of that matters because if you get an 80 pointer, it's going to look identical to the 99 pointer, which looks identical to the 1 carats I had just a couple of days ago on a flash sale event. This is better than a flash sale. It's an 80 point minimum stone. It's a VS round brilliant natural diamond. And the irony is I've spent my entire career offering nothing but natural stones. natural stones, solid gold. I'm going to tell you what's crazy is that for all these 26 years I've been doing this, I've been talking about comparing my natural diamond prices on television with wholesale pricing, which not everybody has access to. But I've been raving about our values being better than wholesale. The truth is, now we live in a world where most of what's offered in the look of diamonds is lab grown for the purpose of bringing people more affordability. And guess what? Our price tags on natural are better than lab grown. So you have a moment here. You have only a few options. Again, 1 in rose, 3 in yellow, the rest are in white gold. It is a matter of counting them down. This is the value that's better than anything you'd see at Black Friday or the day before Christmas or 2027. There's also a modified bail. We did a little bit chunkier, heavier bail too. It's still the split classic style bail, but it's a little bit heavier. It's a little wider. So, you know, it's the typical, well, that one just kind of spun around here. So let me move that back to where you can see it. But it's a little bit more of a designer bail. So you get a little extra gold weight there too with this upgraded style. We only have a few. We have nobody on the phone lines. Great. Because the problem is big diamonds go for a lot of money, especially the real deal natural ones, especially VS quality. Why is this one just not happy? Let me see if I can get him to set up right. And then we're going to show you how we can make this value the best now, the new best value we've ever had. It's literally better than a flash sale because my flash sale the other day was the same diameter for $19.99. And a lot of you said, well, that's still $2,000 for a pendant. It's a big diamond. It's a natural diamond and it's a VS diamond. And now we're giving you the option to choose. Maybe you want to get one for yourself and maybe you know you like the yellow gold, but you know your daughter likes the white gold. You have the options here. And they're made up. This is to you in a flash. It's not just better than a flash sale. It's to you in a flash as well because guess what? It's going out tomorrow. They're here. They're made up. They're ready to go. So we don't have to wait, okay? You're getting them quickly in the next coming days. So here's the idea. We're doing better than $19.99. You're getting the ultimate value. And I got to tell you, for years and years and years, I've been selling big diamonds. That is a value that is so much better than the wholesale world and now the lab-grown world. So there's no reason to go lab-grown if you can afford to get the real deal of a fine quality, which this is, at a smaller price tag. But we only have a couple. You know the deal by now, 1 in rose. And again, once the colors are sold out, there's nothing we can do. Can't swap them out, can't switch the gold colors. It's here and it's now. So let's take a look at them again. This is pretty straightforward as far as what we're looking at. Classic style, not even going to be $1,999. Let me know, operators, how many you'd like. You can get more than one if you'd like to. It sounds like our white gold, we have 2 gone. All right, so 2 already gone in the white gold. That means we have 6 left in the white gold. White gold's very popular with our diamonds because it shows off how white and bright the diamond is. You're showing it on a background and a backdrop. And by the way, I don't know why this one keeps moving, but it's our wheel. Our wheel is just bouncing and doing all kinds of weird things. So apologies. Let's see if we can just keep that the yellow gold hanging out right there so you can see it as best as possible. And then what we're going to do, it's going to be sold out in flash anyways. We're going to be out of here and done and gone, but they're not 19 or 18. They're not $1,799. This is our best value on a diamond now to date. And there's not a lot of room to move beyond a flash sale event when we're bringing prices down like we have under our own cost. Now you're getting a better than a flash sale because again, it's not 17, it's not $16.99. We're doing a lot bigger diamond here for the smallest price. This computes to just the biggest value we've had in diamonds because it's a bigger stone for a smaller price. And that's just not how the diamond world tends to work. Bigger stones go for more money because if they didn't, we'd all be walking around with 20-carat diamonds on our fingers or our necklines. And yet the diamond world is one that is ever changing, and yet you cannot go wrong by getting the natural real deal or gifting the natural real deal diamond that has value that increases and appreciates as you wear it, as you own it, as you love it, as time goes on. That's important as well. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show it to you from a distance away, and we'll show you on the neckline, and we only have a couple left already anyways, so bye-bye, it's going to go. Here's what it looks like from a distance. I love that bigger bail we did. Not as spindly or wiry as other ones in the past. This also has a 1/2 inch top to bottom. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. It's meant to be a classic. It's meant to be everyday wearable. It's not meant to be oversized. You put it in a safe and never wear it. You got to go to the safety deposit box just to get it out. No, it's meant to be worn every day. You put it on your favorite chain and you just wear it. You don't have to even take it off. Just really an important style here, and not going to be $16 or $15.99. The biggest investment you can make in jewelry is diamonds. And really, truly, the exotic nature and the way they're going, I mean, with so much of what's being offered not being natural diamonds, nice to be able to still have a place to go to get what we love and what's always going to be rare and valuable and special and getting more so by the day, every day. And let's not even do $15.99. We'll blow them out. It's our lowest price ever. It's better than a flash sale. It's not a flash sale because you've never seen it before. They're always saying, well, let's do a flash sale. Well, a flash sale is something you know, something you've seen, something you identify. You know exactly what you've seen it for in the past. You know that it's a drop in price. We did that a couple of days ago. Now we're bringing you something better because it's the same visual size for a lesser price tag. You're saving tons of money, and we're going to bring it down below even $1,500 and send them out bye-bye. They're going to be $14.99. That's it. While they last, and again, only a few of each available besides the rose, which is only one. So this is your only chance to get it. And again, I apologize, our wheel is so bouncy today, but that's just the way it's going to be for a minute. But look at how beautiful that is when you see that amazing brilliance of the round stone in the VS quality. So that's $14.99. We'll give it 60 seconds. We got to run. And then we'll see if we can tempt you with some color. All right. Thank you for enjoying that. I know we all love a good diamond deal and know how really scarce it is to see something in a diamond deal these days, but we're so thrilled to bring it to you. And then coming up, we're going to have more color on the way. We got a Tanzanite heart shape too. Who wants a Tanzanite heart? We love the heart shape. And with wedding season here and engagement season upon us, look at this. Heart-shaped Tanzanite, 4 carats plus in the size. Loving that. We have a new moonstone here. It's actually in our yellow gold, which I think is such a great combo. Yellow gold, moonstone together. Look at that. It's like a round meets an oval. It is technically a cushion, but it's got this really special, nice little even type of balance to the actual shape. We have alexandrite. As I mentioned, we're going to bring you some alexandrite specials for the end of June, so you can get that real exotic stone there that we love that changes color as well at the end of the month that we celebrate this last little bit of June together. And then, of course, what color pendant did we all get? Yellow. Yellow gold. Okay. And then, Jason, if you're getting yellow gold too, and I think you are, that means we're down to 1. Okay, so white gold. All right, good. Another white gold gone. So we still are okay on the yellow gold. We have 2 left right now in the yellow gold and 1 left in that rose, and then the rest in the white gold. And again, the yellow gold's nothing wrong with, just it's the wheel and it's bouncing. So that's why that one's not staying where it needs to stay. And let's move on quickly here. I just want to remind you that we're just going to do something really special on this little blowout that I showed you earlier. It's our larger scale. I'm calling this a puppy dog. It's really kind of an open to interpretation design. And that's a beauty there. I'm just going to do a little gimme here. It's 1119378. Haven't seen this in a while. Really rare and unique. It's very heavy. It's got a really even bigger chain to it because it's that really large scale pendant that's attached to this chain. So when I say pendant, I'm just referring to what is the design element. The chain itself is quite large and hefty. And you've got this great diamond cutting. Those are black diamonds in the eyes. It is white diamonds paved in the ears. It's are they yellow diamonds? Oh, let's check. I haven't shown this in a long time. Did I forget something? Oh, that's right. They are multiple colors. Take a look. Those are multiple colored diamonds. I had forgotten that. You've got some light greens, some yellows, even some champagne tones in the ears there. This is the close-up. The texture here, the black diamonds, the defined nose, the texture of fur. And I have got to say, this was made a long time ago, exhibited by that item number 111. Just a quick note here. I'm going to do something crazy. I know this is not for everybody. I know this is a little more specialty. I know it's one of the more whimsical pieces. I know it, looks great. Let's take a look at it on the neckline. That's where it is. So I can show you the size and scale from a distance away. It's so cool, isn't it? And yet it's very, very heavy. This is not how we can make jewelry when jewelry is $5,000 an ounce for gold. And yet we've got the lobster claw closure, the 16, the 17, the 18, so 16, 17, 18 inches in length. And the first caller can have this necklace. I'm just going to give it away here. So that's what you see when it looks against the skin tone. You really see the texturing that's done. And then all this chain is diamond cut. The diamonds, multiple colors in the ears, black diamonds in the eyes. This is going to be $999 to the first caller. I'm giving it away right now just to get this out the door here quickly. That's all we got to do. Sometimes you just got to move quickly. So we got one only. That's a beautiful style. It's just, again, something fun, different. And if that resembles a pet in your life, or you love animal jewelry. I know we can't seem to keep anything in our critter styles in stock. Yesterday it was a sea lion, the other day it was a manta ray. It's just always these great designs that we bring you, but we'll show it again up close just to see the textural details here. But that is a whole lot of gold and a diamond weight of 29 points overall, and all attached to the chain. That's even included, and thank goodness for that old gold price. And that big value we're bringing today, and just a really stunning design. I'm going to show you the back as well. It's actually, it's all solid, but look at the mirror finishing in the back. So I just want to show you how it is slightly concave. It's heavy enough, trust me. You're going to be glad that that's cut out that way, because it is I'm telling you, it's a very heavy piece of jewelry. It's one of those designs that you're going to love. So let me know if you'd like it at $999. It's only yellow gold though, so it's just the way you see it here. And that's to match with those multicolored diamonds you have in the ears there. And then I love the texture that really does, again, the nose is smooth and high polished, and then the texture really emulates the fur. And then I love the little, just down the neckline there. It's just like really could be, I think, really open to interpretation as far as this could relate to a lot of different breeds of dogs, certainly, but really just could be a great animal piece in general if you're just an animal lover. Or I know when we have animal pieces, they tend to be purchased a lot because a lot of us belong to or like to support animal rescue organizations, and whether it's ASPCA, big contributor there. It's my number one. That and the American Cancer Society are my two favorites as far as organizations that I support every year. And this is a really special look if you want to even donate to an organization or have it as part of a silent auction donation, something like that. So just wanted to let you know that that is here for $999. Then we have this opal as we take a look at a beautiful opal ring with some baguettes that are going to be lined up right next to that opal. Just a fabulous look there. It's item number 113-1568. Let us know on our puppy dog. Jason, who got your necklace there, or your pendant? Because you got a diamond pendant, didn't you? Fabulous. And she got the white gold, right? Very good choice. All right, very well done. And keep calling on those diamond pendants, because those will sell out before the night is over. And here we are with our opal, which is our Australian crystal opal. It's a 3.5 carat stone with 19 points in the diamonds. And it also is a one only. Opals always are. And this one gives you that beautiful heavier band too. All done in the 14 karat yellow gold. Stays in the 14 karat yellow gold. And a mega value if you like to see, well, there's blues and purples too. From one angle, a lot of yellows, a lot of orange, a lot of red. And then one shift in the direction. And now it's like blue and lavender lightning all the way through that incredible stone. Look at that opal do the things it does. It's just incredible, isn't it? We're going to show it on the hand here, where you're going to expect to see a little bit more in the way of colorways, because yes, it's got all this fabulous, again, lower light helps out give you some of the better colors, at least visually to the eye, as you see it there. And we're going to take this one way on down. Just a very important style here if you love the opals. And I know they're always tough to show on TV. TV is a lovely medium. It's all I've done since I was 13, but I got to tell you, it's really, well, that's not true. I did a little bit of radio when I was in college starting out. I did a little sports radio broadcasting as well. So I've done TV and radio, but I did a little bit of radio. I had about 6 months in radio as well. Do that, one segment. Just fun, just to kind of get to know all the aspects of journalism. But it's a really beautiful way to see them in person. Opals never show up their best on TV. It's just too much light for them. So keep that in mind. It's when you got to take a little leap of faith, trust in that what you're seeing just becomes amplified. It becomes darker, richer, better, brighter when you see it at home, which is where you're going to be. If you do hang out in TV studios for a lifetime, then probably not, opal's not the best stone. You don't see them much. Like you don't see your television anchors wearing opals very often. It's not going to look that great in this type of studio lighting environment, but they look great everywhere else. So unless you're hanging out in TV studio, I don't recommend it. But anywhere else that you hang out, best way to get your opal and really see that gorgeous pronounced color that you get. And we're going to blow it out for $24.99. First caller on that one. $24.99 as we're about to show you. We'll flash in the museum masterpiece, which are some big Diasport earrings that we have as well. So we can show those to you. And then we'll also do some exciting things here on Moonstone, which we haven't seen anymore of. And then we're going to get that heart-shaped tanzanite out of here as well. It's going to be coming up at the bottom of the hour. And I'm going to need some requests because we've only got about 5 more items to show you. So we've obviously gone a little quickly through the jewelry today, a little quicker than we expected to. So just means that we got to get those requests in, show you what you're looking for. You're here for a reason. Might as well call up and tell us what you'd like to see and we'll bring it out for you. This heart shape is outstanding and there's such a, yes, an air of love. And when you talk about a heart-shaped stone that's exotic like tanzanite is, beautiful to see there in all of its reds. I do want to show you a color-changing stone. We had the color change speen opportunity earlier, but it was a pear shape. And I know a lot of us, I just go on what I hear, and I hear a lot of you like the rounds. I'm right there with you. Here's the round, which lately we've been seeing more in pendants, but here's the one to get a big example in a ring. It's 113-1562. Glad you're with us tonight. It's such a great Thursday night. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful little finale to June and get ready for July and all the big things that July entails, right? It's a big one. And then here we are with 113-1562, our 18 karat gold mounting with a 2 carat 89 round color change speen and also 25 points of the fancy cut diamonds. There are a lot of them. There are interesting assortments here of baguettes, but also the fancy cuts we're referring to is right here. If you look at that kite cut on the sides, there are kite cuts on either side. You get an additional 46 points of diamonds around that. So the 46 and the 1/4 carat all together, really going to give you an outstanding diamond look here, but all that 18 karat gold finished as you look through the inside, seeing how that's going to elevate that stone up above the hand for you, make it nice and comfortable. Ease of wear is always important. What good is a piece of jewelry if it's not easy to wear and comfortable to wear? It's, you know, it's a little different. We're selling something that you're wearing. It's part of your body. It's part of your wardrobe. It's part of your accessorization every day. So it's got to be more than just visually stunning. It's got to be comfortable. And I got to tell you, most things that I wear are not always comfortable. Ladies can identify with that, right? I'm planning I have a huge event on Saturday, and I'm looking at options because I have more clothes than I have events to go to, and a lot of clothes that are just waiting to be worn. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I can go with this ensemble, which is really something, and I really dig it, and I really like it, and it's going to make quite an appearance. But is it going to be comfortable for a whole like 7-hour event where you got to sit and stand and talk and walk and, you know, do all this and do a lot of extra stuff? I don't know. So do I want to go with something a little more? You never need to make that decision with our jewelry. And isn't that a great thing? Because I think as ladies, I don't know if the guys have to worry about this as much, but like the guys are always comfortable, right? They don't have a lot of choices. But we have to think about comfort too. And with jewelry here, you never have to think about that. We're making sure that all the beautiful jewelry that you love, that you love to look at, is also going to be really comfortable to wear. So you're excited to wear it, not just for the visual effect, but for the fact that, yeah, it's going to be a beautiful piece you enjoy putting on every day. And that's what this is. Now, you've got the 289, 25. Can we add the extra diamond weight, 46 points there too, because that only tells part of the story. 25 points is just the fancy cuts, as I mentioned, and then you get the 46 additional, which are the rounds and the baguettes. So the fancy cuts are on the side. Those are those kite cuts east and west that if you look right there, they're right there centered up to your screen right now, one on each side. That's the 25. The 46 is the rounds and the baguettes the rest of the way. So that's going to give you plenty of diamond weight. Overall, here's what it looks like on the hand. And then that platform and the way it's elevated up so beautifully, that's 18 karat gold, and there goes your speen. Something else entirely than every other stone out there. There's only 3 stones in the world that highly disperse more than diamond. Realize that? Speen and sphalerite, which is interesting because they sound related because they start with the same 3 letters. SPH, SPH, right? That's speen and sphalerite, but they're totally different stones. But they both are 2 of the 3 that disperse higher. And then, of course, the other one being demontoid. So you've got 3 stones that are capable. This is one of them, but this is the only one of those that change color. Demontoids don't, sphalerites don't. So think about that. It's a little extra special. And we got the great value. No longer $15,999. a better value as we are just about to reach the halfway point of our Thursday night together. Let me know what you'd like to see because we are doing requests as well. And this one will be, forget about $99.99. We got a better value. And we're just going as low as we can on everything. Moving jewelry is all we're really concerned with. It's a Thursday night. We can worry about profit some other day. I don't know what day, but not today. It's not that day. I'm going to just look at this as just our little gimme. It's a nice, exciting time to give you. I look at it as like a party favor. You showed up to our event tonight. Our event is this show, a Thursday night together for 3 hours live. So we're just giving you some party favors here as a thank you for saying, I'll show up. I'll be there. Let me see what's going on tonight on a Thursday. Here it is. And yet a better value than even $99.99. Come on over. We're going to blow it out. It's better than $5,000. Better than $49.99. Better values on everything. This is one of our rarest. This is brand new as well. You're not waiting for it to be discounted, and it's better. We're going to go forth that. You know what? Skip it. Let's go $39.99. That's it. One caller takes it. We got to move. We've got $39.99. There's quite a few pieces here that have been right in that size or that price point. And so if that budget works for you, take a look because we also had, well, remember, we had the $49.99 zircon I'm wearing. That's still here and available for you as you would like. If you're admiring that, you should definitely pick that one up. It's a one of a kind. Here's our big sphene, and that's really stunning. And it's your last call, okay? So we've got the heart shape coming up. Promise that at the bottom of the hour. We're close enough. Here comes the heart shaped tanzanite. I'm feeling like we got to do something pretty wild here. 113-1559. This is the tanzanite heart shape. We are also the leader in tanzanite quality and price tag. So this is pretty exciting. It's item number 113-1559. It is a 412 Museum Reserve heart shape, defined beautifully. Exquisite cutting. Split shank, classic halo, diamond weight is 35 points. And now we're ready to blow it out as only we can do and give you the value. And I know you're here ready for me to just lose my mind with values. We're doing it right now. No need to wait. We're not waiting until the end of the show to give stuff away. We started at 5. We're going on. We're at the halfway point of the show. Welcome in. Glad you're here tonight. We're giving away jewelry. We've got vanadium barrels coming up. We have our heart-shaped tanzanite, which is our only one. And we're looking even at a museum masterpiece coming up shortly, which is color-changing diaspora massive earrings. They're drops. They're lovely, so they're coming up too. But this is how you get your heart shape. The only one we have. Everything that I had in pendants is gone. You were really loving the pendants. Now we need something for the hand, something maybe to give as a gift. How beautiful would that be? And this is not that style that's over the top, too crazy weird. The heart shape is really what it's all about. We emphasize that with the perfect halo of custom diamonds around it. Then you get the split shank just to anchor this bigger stone onto your hand and really just give it that look where just it's perfection. It's all beautifully cut. God, you got to love a good heart shape too, don't you? Just the skill it takes. It's so risky to even cut a heart shape. So it's really, really unique to see the perfect cutting here. And that's why we don't see them that often. And there tends to be a premium price tag to go with them, but not on this occasion. So you get a better value than our $69.99 price tag. Welcome into the best tanzanites. There they are. And this is really our look we love so, so much. Just need you on the lines here. Okay? Need you ready to go. It's outstanding in its value. We're going to auction it off zero to start. just try it. And please don't assume that it's not worth anything because I'm starting at zero. I got a $7,000 ring and I want to make sure it goes out the door. So we're leaving it with your, let's see, what do you guys want to do? $3,000 increments? $2,000 increments? $1,500 increments? $1,000 increments? What shall we do here? We're starting at nothing on a big tanzanite. Over 4 carats in a heart shape. This is going to be, you know what, skip that. Let's not even do $1,000 increments. We'll go $500 on the increments. We got a long way to go. It's okay. Probably go for $500 if we get a bidder, but that's okay. It's not a $500 ring, just so you know. We don't really have a $500 ring, actually not a one. So this is unique, but let's see what you think of this one. Come on in, no reserve, let's go. This is what we do. And sometimes when everybody else might be watching something else, we got to make sure that those of you that are here have a chance. And by the way, you can start at 5. Start at 5. Start at 6. You're getting a great deal. Anything better than $69.99, it's a deal. You can go in power bids, larger increments. Yes, $500. Or you can just do 500 and we can sell it to one bidder. Who do you have, Jason? Who? Rose? Oh, wait a minute, Rose, and we were talking about last time I sold, we have 1,000. Do you know that last time I sold a heart-shaped tanzanite? Remember? I said that someone named Rose should get it because it was a heart-shaped tanzanite pendant. We do have 1,000. We have 15 now. Thank you. Tony's one step ahead. We got 15. How does he know? Is he like, oh, it's the delay, isn't it? You're here live, so you knew in the studio before we got it. All right, so Rose is back at 15, 2 bidders only. Actually make that 1 bidder. That was easy. Well, guys, we are not looking at a $1,500 ring, not a 412, but we have $1,500 to Rose, our leading bidder, and our only bidder at the moment. Wow. So that you don't expect to see, but again, come on in. It's not over yet. It's certainly not. Come on board. We can get you in on this one. There's plenty of room on that wood door in the ocean here to come on board and get in on this heart-shaped tanzanite. It's just a Titanic reference for anybody who ever saw that movie, which is all of us, I hope. And if you didn't, make a point to do that at some point because I think it's a great film. But here it is in the $1,500. That's not a $1,500 ring, and we know that. But Rose is in the lead here. Kid you not. So here we are at $1,500 and nobody else has even ventured a bid outside of $1,500. That's kind of shocking when you think about where that stone should be. So here's our last call. Are we done with this one already? So we just got 2,000. Thank you. We have a new bidder in here at 2. Well, that's good to see. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the auction. This was not exactly scheduled to be an auction. Let me try it on. And we're looking for more. And a lot more because this is obviously a bigger stone. And you know what I love about this one? It doesn't sit up too high off the hand here either. And I think we may be giving it a final call here any moment because it looks like we may be down to 1 bidder and 1 person thinking about it. So could be your last call on this one, but do you see what's happening here with that? It's not too elevated, just enough. You can see we have to elevate it some for the culet of the stone to make way because I have been literally have scars from culets dragging across my finger. That's not something that I recommend. And so you do not want that. So we have to build up the basket perfectly so you can see that. And then you've got that split shank and you've got the really beautiful, vibrant neons. Do we have $2,500 on a 4 karat 12? This is the question as we are about to wrap this up here because it looks like we are down to just 2 bidders. So it looks like we're going to give this a final call as we sort things out here, see where we're at on the phone lines. We're going to give it 2 final minutes and we'll send this out. So that is it on the heart shape 412. Good news is it's the technically it's not the only tanzanite. I have a 13 karat here. That one's put $69.99 to shame, price-wise. It's just a really, really big stone, so it costs a little more. But here we are with last call, 2 minutes on this heart shape, and then we do have a tanzanite Escher. A little bit later, if you want to see a 13 karat stone, that's going to be a really nice one as well. Really rich, saturated color. Do love that one too. But we have alexandrite on the way. We'll get you some alexandrite. We'll get you some really good ruby earrings that are also here. Really good size. We got the moonstone still to show you. Our museum masterpiece, our diaspora earrings. We'll get those out here for you as well. But this is the 1 minute 30-second mark here. So now or never time on this incredible stone. I love that heart-shaped 4 karat 12. I'm gonna go find some extra jewelry here to show you because we got still another 85 minutes left and that means I need a couple items here. So we got to show you some different jewelry, but look at how beautiful the heart shape that's up for grabs right now. We're looking for 25. Let me know if we've got it. I know we can't change anything when that clock is up, so bear with us here, and then we'll see what we can find for you. There is a cat's eye and dickelite, by the way, if anybody's looking for the ultimate rarity. Cat's eye and dickelite is here. Some forward-facing front hoops are here. Smithsonite is here. The moonstone. We've got some purple sapphire. Big yellow diamond that's almost 2 carats, but it's really small price tag for a 2 carat. Red beryl is here in a pendant. I mean, come on, we can just go wild. Yes. So here it is on the hand one more time, of course, and it's going to be white, yellow, or rose gold. Now get your true size on this one. These are all usually about 3 sizes too big, but there it is on the hand. You can see that there. Isn't that a great stone? You can see how balanced it is. Love when we do the split shank. It just also makes it a little bit easier to wear, to really keep it even when it's on the hand for you so that you don't have to worry about, again, once you get your true size. Obviously, if it's too big, it's going to spin and turn. That's why we size for you, so you don't have anything to worry about. Once it arrives at home, it's ready to go, it's ready to wear, you're enjoying it and loving it and it's really custom for you because, again, you got the gold color change option, the sizing you need exactly, all of that. Do we have 25? 2,500. We do have it. 25's going once, twice, 3 times. That's gone. Congratulations. Thank you. Enjoy. Here's that red beryl. This is a red beryl in a pendant. So we have red beryl, rare and seldom in this size. This is my 46-point red beryl, which is, I believe, the third largest we've ever had. It's 11300934. It's technically tomorrow's museum masterpiece must go. I'm bringing it out tonight just to show it to you. 11300934. This is private collection red beryl in a 46-point size. So that may not be huge in other stones. It's gigantic in this stone. One source in the world. It's right here from the US of A. It's not a lot of gems come from the US, at least top quality gems. Really not a lot of gems in general. It's not like we have an option. Most gems just do not come from the US of A. It's all about the types of elements that are in the earth, where you are and how, what's in the ground and what's a gemstone. Not every gem can be produced everywhere, if that makes sense. And this one only found in the Wawa Mountains of Utah. The one and only mine for red beryl. 82 points in the white diamonds and 46 points in the yellow. So you get a lot of diamond weight. Overall, you're getting about 1 1/4 carats. But it's also the way it's finished, the two-tone gold. But really, it is all about the red beryl in the center. It is so exciting and so important and glowing and rich and saturated and top quality, because most of the red beryl, not that I would bring those to you, most of them are opaque. They are cloudy, hazy, included, and opaque. So when you get a clean stone, because I know if you just watch our show, they all look like this. Thinking big deal, who cares? They all look like that. No, they don't. Not in the world at large. And you know what? Even the really foggy, hazy, included stones are rare. They're all rare across the board. So to get a stone like this in the 46-point cushion cut, let's show it from a distance with the ruler, then on the neckline, so you know exactly what you're getting. And I'm reducing this down from $29,999 at 7/8 of an inch top to bottom length. Here's what it looks like from a distance away as well, so you can really see. Look at those fiery reds. I'm wearing bright colors. This stone is brighter, far brighter. The yellow diamonds look fantastic with it. The white diamonds look incredible with it. It's 7/8 of an inch in top to bottom length. And remember, it is the most incredible rare red. Oh, second only in rarity to diamonds, by the way. Natural red diamonds, I've still never shown one. 26 years of doing this every day, I've never shown a natural red diamond. They're real tough. And you know what? I've seen a few. I've never sold it. Like seeing one in an exhibit in a museum is different than selling it on TV. And I don't know if you've ever seen a natural red diamond, but they're not that red. They're really not bright, bright red. They're more brown. They look a little bit like pyrope garnet. And pyrope garnets are inexpensive. So I'd rather get you, you know, if you're thinking red diamond, I'm almost saying get red beryl instead, because it's just as rare. And it's really got that bright, brilliant, beautiful color to it. And this is the museum masterpiece must go for tomorrow. So you're getting an early look at it. And we're going to blow it out from $28,999 and make it oh so affordable right now. And then, Linda, we've got your request on the way as well for moonstone earrings. But first, we got to get this one home, and we will. And it's better than even $10,000 or $99,000. This is the first time I've ever taken a museum masterpiece must go and reduced it myself. But I think tonight's the night that that's going to be necessary. And so it's not going to be $99,000, which is the must go price. We're going even lower than that. And it will not be $88.88, and it will not be even $8,500 in solid two-tone gold. We'll make this one $7,999, and that's it for red beryl of nearly a half carat in size. Just incredible, is it not? So Linda's request is for moonstone earrings. Linda, these are beautiful, and they're such a pretty style. I know they're always difficult to set up because they're really big, and they don't like to balance because they're top heavy. So they don't like to sit here on this wheel very well, but I'll do my best here to hold them up for you. There's 113-1013 is the number. This is an open work style that's got a little bit of dimension to it. Really pretty rounds, carat 72 there, and they are just fantastic. And they're larger, and they have 34 points in diamonds as well. There you can see the match pair here. So you can see it's almost a trillion style, and it's got the diamonds every so often. 3 different rows of diamonds are going to make their way out from the center off to the sides here and wrapping around the edge of your earring. And of course, they don't sit on their own. So give me a second. I just want to put one on for you. Take my earring off and get you a look here. And they just will not. They refuse to sit on their own because, again, that's just how they're built. They're built a little bit wider, and again, this great style from the sides you see there. I will blow them out. They're only $9.99, so they're certainly affordable. And there's the look from a distance away with that 5/8 of an inch top to bottom length from point to the base there, and then I'll show them to you on as well so that you can see there what they look like from a distance away. Also, this is going to help out a little bit with that lower light we're in too, so you get a little better idea of how they look from a distance and how the colors are going to shine brightly through as well. All the colors of the moonstone, always really impressive in these faceted varieties, and especially in the round, really giving you a lot of really special colors there. So that's going to be it. $9.99 is the price tag. So once again, I know, just kind of threw that out there, $9.99 just to make sure they can go out to our requester, I hope. But again, first caller who says yes gets them and they're gone. Congratulations. Red Barrel's still here. Also just want to flash this. This is our cat's eye indicolite. Let me know if this suits your fancy here. Super exotic. Rare blue tourmaline, which is known as indicolite, but this time around it's also got a phenomenal chatoyant effect to it as well. So pretty cool how that looks, doesn't it? Look great with the round and then that centered up chatoyancy that you see as well. We have a really special alexandrite and we have an incredible vanadium barrel wheel. We are going to take all the vanadium barrels that are left and blow them out today. But if you like that one, let me know. Here's our vanadium barrel wheel as we get ready for our top of the hour. And again, let us know what your requests are because we're already into other days of jewelry here. We've got 3 incredible pear shapes. And this is the stone that I just reminisce about where Paraibas go. And the Paraiba, for example, that I had less than 24 hours ago was a 50-point Paraiba. And it was about the same price tag as what we're seeing here. And I don't want there to be confusion. This is not Paraiba, but it looks like it. And it's a rare stone too. So if it were just a quartz, no offense to quartz, but quartz is a very affordable stone. And if you just get a quartz and it looks like Paraiba, that's maybe not as exciting. Not that there are any Paraiba quartz, but unless they're dyed or treated. And obviously we're into the natural. But when you see these stones, this is actually a step up in rarity to Paraiba even. So I know it hasn't had, I get it. It's important to remember that a lot of gems that haven't been around for a long time simply are just new, so they don't have a lot of knowledge or a lot of support behind them yet because they are so new. It's tough to get everybody on board with something they don't know about. And this is a fairly new stone, so it's not like it's had a lot of traction in the gem world as of yet. It's not out in your retail stores. There aren't any records of any auction houses having it either because it's just so new. So we're bringing you, obviously it was part of a What's New Wednesday when I debuted the entire collection, but we're doing a little blowout on the pear shapes here for you that you guys are hopefully interested in. I hope so. I mean, that's really exciting. Oh, good. Hey, Laura or Lori. I know you always confuse me because you have Lori as your name on your email, but then you sign it Laura. So, hey, Laura/Lori, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know that you shopped something from earlier. That's wonderful to hear. I think you'll really like it. And it's Tanzanian, so we can talk about that. But here we are. Also, and thank you, Judy, so much. You're very welcome. Oh, Judy B., thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She has my Lynx ring and she loves it. Thank you very much. Just catching up with some emails from the last few minutes, but thank you guys. This is our wheel of barrel, vanadium barrel. Vanadium's the element. Vanadium sounds like a cool name, and then you realize, wait, that's actually technical too. It's not the trade name. There isn't one yet. It's too new for a trade name. But it's really special to see the color. I love having 3 together so you can really see that they're all a little bit different, but you're able to shop the one that works best for you and your preference. They're all pear shapes on this occasion. We're going to walk you through carat weights. It's a blowout wheel. That's the other thing. It's too new to be blowing out, right? No, not at all. We've already brought them. We're done with them. We are not bringing any more, so let's take the blowouts. Take the barrel down to the, well, you could say roll down the prices when you're rolling out the barrels. And we've rolled them out a couple of weeks ago as a brand new. Now we're ready to send them out to you guys, experience this at home in person, see what it's all about. All this dynamic blue and green that's happening thanks to the barrel family though this time. It's aquamarine counterpart, it's emerald counterparts. Those are blue and green, but separately. This is blue and green together. Same family though, barrel family gem. They're from Nigeria. It's interesting because even though, again, not related to tourmaline, I shall point out that there is a Nigerian origin for Paraíba. So some of those beautiful best of the best Paraíbas did come from Nigeria. And I said came from because they're past tense. They're all mined out now. But we have a stone here that looks a lot like it, but it's even more affordable than what you would spend on a Paraíba, certainly of this size. It's a carat 61 here, 45 points in diamonds. In the middle is our yellow gold. They'll all stay as they are. That's a 1 carat 69. That's 18 karat yellow gold. So just heads up, if you want the 18 karat, you go there. 18 karat yellow gold 169 on your center stone, and then you've got the series of baguettes 3760. So it's 97 points in total there. And then this last pear shape, really classic halo, that's our 188. So believe it or not, that's going to be the largest stone up there of the wheel. It's the 188 stone with another 15 plus the 28. So that's going to be really special as well. You're getting about 43 points in diamonds there, and that is a beauty. So tapered baguettes and rounds on each of the two, except for here, you're getting all the rounds there, but different setting styles. And I will point out the left side has a lot of gold. So if you like heavy weight to your jewelry, you want to feel your ring, go with the gold mounting on the left side, okay? So really special pieces and all coming down to one incredible low price for you. And come on in, because this is part of our What's New Wednesday event. Just a few weeks ago when it was brand new, now we get to take a goodbye price tag on the blowout for your barrels and giving you this huge value. And all you have to do is dial in, pick your favorite, all staying in the gold color they're in, but we'll still size them for you. And of course you have the 18 karat in the choice of the yellow gold. So the other two are 14, but the 18 karat will be the yellow gold for you. Let me know which one is your favorite. Take a look at them. We're going to blow them out. They used to be, and if you saw my premiere way back a few weeks ago, they were $69.99 and $79.99 for these particular three. They were one of those two prices, okay? So we could take that $69.99 price and just leave it there and be happy, or knowing that we've got a few of you that are collectors that want to have the what's new and what's the hottest and the latest in the gem trade, well, here it is. And yet we're going to take them a lot lower than 69 or 59. This is all the same price no matter which one you choose. You got to love that too. So that you're really taking one based on your preferences in the design, in the stone carat weight. Maybe you like the shape. They're all pairs, but some are more elongated, some are more narrow, some are wider. So whatever suits your best and what you like for your collection, but they're not 49. And we got the top of the hour coming up here. So very, very short amount of time left to go. We have 70 minutes left in the broadcast. We are waiting for your requests too. We got to get those in. You saw what happened. Linda gave us a request. We got her a great deal on what she wanted, took the earrings. That was a fabulous way to go. But now we're talking vanadium beryl, as rare as it gets. Nobody else in the world that I know of has it. We're the first, and we usually are. Because with all of our connections in the trade, as soon as there's a discovery made or a special collection out there, we will do everything to acquire it, and we've got all the amazing connections that make it happen. So that's exciting as well. But it's not $49 or $39.99. Take your favorite. And what, I mean, I hear so many of you talking about this, and I'm right there with you. I started in the business in the, obviously in the year 2000, so I've been in the business a while, but there are times when I wish I would have been born a little sooner and could have gotten in the business in the 80s or in the 90s and gotten in first when discoveries were made, like the early days of tanzanite or the early days of Paraíba. That's, I think, a lot of us wish that we could have gotten in on the early stages because we figure, well, that's when it would have been more affordable. As the knowledge gets out there, as the stones get loved and known about, and really as the world gets educated, they do, especially when they're rare, they do tend to climb in value and in price tag. And so a lot of us always wish we could be in at the ground floor. You've got that chance here. Tonight is that night on vanadium beryl. That's what's exciting. Years from now, granted, I know there's not going to be a lot of fine jewelry shopping that's out there years from now. That's why we're doing it now. Getting what we can now. Because I get it. There's not a lot of gems out there. The stones they really are. They're getting depleted day after day. You have less options when it comes to natural gems. So no matter how new it is, or how fresh it is to the trade or the industry, it is important to get in now, but this is still getting on the ground floor, also at the network that brings you the best values anyway, no matter what it is. So here it is at better than $3,500 a piece. You let me know what your favorite is. We're gonna make it happen in the most grand fashion. There's clarity here. I look at the red beryl we just showed you. We just showed you a red beryl pendant. It was $8,000 on discount. That's on a must-go price. Now we're bringing you a rare variety of beryl with a bright, beautiful, stunning, rich color that looks like the world's other rarest stone, the Paraiba, and yet here it is, more rare in numbers, and yet we're going to bring it down below $3,500 or $34.99 or $33 or $32 or $31. The objective here is to move all three, and you know about, I can't keep a good value down. You know a value when you see one. You don't let them stay here. They're going to go. And they're not $3,099 either. This is the giveaway on the vanadium barrels. We've been waiting for this. And here they have been here all of a few weeks, and we're knocking them down in price tag. So you're at the very beginning of the selection. You've got your choice of one of three. Take any one you want, or two or three. And they are not going to be $3,000. They're $29.99 a piece. We're blowing them out. That's all we know how to do, is give you the discounts and the deals. And so now's the time to take advantage of it. $29.99. Remember, there's 18 karat gold in the middle. Let me show you what that one looks like on the hand. Finished on the inside. If this isn't just a lovely piece of jewelry, I don't know what is. But then the discount and the rarity and all the exciting things, from the setting stone style to the amazing 18 karat gold. You've got it all. And it's $29.99, only one there. They're all onesies. And let's give them 60 seconds only, and then we're going to be on our way. Last hour is almost here. Getting ready to show you some other beautiful things like tanzanite, moonstone, ruby earrings, and alexandrite. That's 4 items. And we've got 1 hour and 6 minutes. So also your requests. Highly important right about now. Make sure you get those in. Speaking of emeralds and beryl, we have one big emerald here. That's the difference between blue, green, and green. That's our green chromium-rich beryl. And then here you have the vanadium-rich beryl. The element that drives the color is in the name. So you'll never forget, that's vanadium. That's the element that makes that stone, that unique combination of blue and green together. Also have a really special, this is a twofer in a necklace. Let me just show you another great option. In diamonds, heart-shaped yellow diamond in a necklace with a marquise next to it. Diamond cut beaded chain, fully adjustable. And one of the first times we've ever done this side by side, which is happening all over the designer jewelry world, but in diamonds that are yellow and that are natural. All right, vanadium beryl lovers, we're gonna move on from those. It never ceases to amaze me. We look at Paraibas that size that are $30,000 and $40,000 and go. And then we bring you something that's more rare and gives you that color, and they stay. But look at this. This is the yellow diamond with the marquise. I know. It's just, it tells me that I alone cannot educate the world about jewelry. And once we see it in, when Tiffany & Company gets a hold of that vanadium beryl, watch what happens. But take a look at this. I don't know if they're ever going to have enough of them to go around, but it's on the hand real quick. So this is my necklace that I want to show you. It's the dual stones. We're seeing this everywhere right now. They are soldered together. Bezel set heart shape on the left, bezel set marquise on the right. And then we have this really special necklace, which is 1130842. And it's going to have the heart shape and the marquise together. And then we did two-tone here, platinum and 18 karat gold. Platinum for the chain, 18 karat gold for the setting, and then you've got all the luxury of that still. Can you believe a chain that's textured like this still has adjustability? I was amazed to see that. You can pull this little end cap here right there and make it shorter if you'd like to, so you can go anywhere between up to 18 and a half, but you can make it as small as you like. And that's pretty impressive when you have dual textures. You see those little links? They're different. There's smaller and there's larger. So there's two different links that alternate going around this piece. There's your adjustability right up here. Here's what it looks like from a distance. There's 4 points in diamonds. There's one that happens to be right in between the two, which you'll see up close. At least I think that's how this worked. I always marvel at where is that other diamond? And then wait a minute, I think it's on the sides actually. That's right, it's on the side. So we're going up close like we do. And then you'll see here, if I set it down, there's actually polka dots of diamonds on the side baskets. So that's pretty cool too. 1130842, it's our 1 carat heart. And then I'm showing you all the way around so you can see that yes, the top of the baskets. They are bezels, so they're solid, but you see how it's got those diamonds mixed in. Those are where your white diamond count is. 4 points in white diamonds. You can get a close-up of the chain. I'll hold it here, but up close, so you can see the quality of those VS diamonds, and think about how pretty this would be as an expression of love. Maybe the heart indicates one person and the marquise another. Maybe it's the idea of the 1 carat and the 38. How special is that? 138 total among 2 diamonds in that yellow color, and then you see that pretty way that they're bordered in the gold with the diamonds set within. That is just beautiful to me to do. It's a lot of labor to do burnishing in the side profile of a basket like that, and it's wow, under $3,000 for the first time ever. Back to the hand we're going to go just to show you from a longer distance away the scale and the size of those 2 larger diamonds. It's not 29. 28, 27, discounting everything. We got 62 minutes to go. Let's make this $26.99. And all the adjustability, so you put it on and then you adjust it. You can always do it the other way too. You can adjust it, then put it on. But I find that it's easier to just put it on and then pull that little extra here and then make it as short as you need to for that day's neckline. And it's a beautiful, beautiful way to go. And I don't know what you're paying for 1 carat heart-shaped yellow diamonds, but certainly more than $26.99, even if that was loose by itself. And the fact is, this one's together with another big diamond and a lot of platinum and 18 karat gold together. So one more time we go up close here, taking a look at the close-up of those diamonds, looking at their VS quality. That means no flaws to be found. There's no, I don't see any dark carbon spots, do you? And I love the way that it looks like the chain. It looks like it's diamonds as well. It looks like it's white diamonds, but it's instead platinum that's got all these diamond cut beads. So as it turns and moves, they just shimmer. Think little disco balls. Think little prismatic faceting all the way around those beads for $26.99. Okay, so also want to remind you about my yellow zircon from earlier. This is a new one tonight. Had it down nearly 23 carats in size and had it down under $5,000, which is remarkable when you consider the size, the cutting, and the lovely nature of that zircon. So that's one of our specialty pieces that you've been seeing me wear. It's 113-1538. Want to remind you about that one, just so you know, that's available at $49.99. One of our big values of the day on our brand new. Don't forget about the yellow diamond necklace that's still hanging out with us. We've got the 2 yellow diamonds together. I am going to, and speaking of yellow diamonds, let me remind you that Saturday the 27th, that is day after tomorrow. It's a morning show. Daytime for some of you, morning for us. This is what's coming up on Saturday. I've been wearing them all evening. I've got 2 on because what can I say? I'm a girl who loves to stack, especially the way bracelets work together in a classic. This is the first ever for us. It's a first ever diamond tennis bracelet in natural yellow diamond round brilliance. We're having this on Saturday morning. It's limited, limited, limited because yes, in true tennis bracelet fashion, they go all the way around your wrist. So you're going to have the luxury of having yellow diamond round brilliance, insert closure, figure 8 safeties, all of that happening. And I love the way this just, the shimmering of those yellow diamonds is absolutely stunning. So we're going to have that coming up on Saturday, just as a reminder for my yellow diamond lovers as we look at the yellow zircon yet again. And welcome you to our last hour of Thursday. Still have the yellow diamond necklace, heart-shaped and marquise together. Gotcha, Laura, thank you so much. Thank you. But Lori, whichever you prefer. That's what I'm always asking. I always want to pronounce your names correctly and get them right. Because I take pride in remembering all your names and your pets' names and your husband's names and all that good stuff. So thank you, everybody. Welcome in. And thank you, Lori, so much for being with us tonight. And thanks for shopping. Let's talk a little bit about the top of the hour. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's our last little bit of Thursday together. So we're really excited to have you with us for our big top of the hour. We got still ruby earrings to show you. Great diaspora drop earrings. They're huge. And then we're going to see a tanzanite and moonstone. I'm going to start with the moonstone. We're going to kick off this last hour with our most lively of moonstones we have. It's a really good rainbow moonstone, all fancy facet pattern. We've been loving these, but this one's in the yellow gold. I also have an alexandrite special. Actually, let's do that. Let's do the alexandrite special. This is very important. It's this is something. June's birthstone. Last few days of June, we're celebrating here with a really important alexandrite that's got some serious saturation. These have a lot of ways that they can be a little troubling, where they got a lot of obstacles to overcome. And they can be very cloudy and dark and included. They can be extremely, they're all rare. Let's just say that right up front. Every alexandrite, no matter if it's decent quality, okay quality, good quality, great quality, they're all expensive. They're all, it's a stone that gets expensive. If it's natural, if it's the real deal, out of the earth, there's only a few sources, it's expensive always. We hardly ever bring it because it tends to be, well, we know it can be easily $3,000 or $4,000 when you get a 10-point stone. I'm going to bring you a 53-pointer here. 113-1584 is the number. We decided to celebrate these last few days of June. We've been doing pearls nearly every single day to celebrate June and its birthstone. But did you know that alexandrite is also a birthstone for the month of June? Certainly the rarer one of the two. Very exclusive, very rare, color changing, phenomenal, only has had a few sources. Here's our 53-point stone, double halo in diamonds, diamonds down the sides, classic as can be mounting. 63 points overall in your diamonds here. And we are ready to do something amazing for you. And I'm talking to you, the alexandrite lover, the alexandrite newbie who's maybe not as familiar with this stone because it's not just anywhere and everywhere. One more thing, you can change the gold. You do not have to have the white gold, but you are getting clarity. You are getting ultimate blue greens into purples. Yes, it looks a little bit like a Paraíba right now, and yet it goes to a purple red. Only out of Brazil do you see colors like this, because I'm going to tell you right now, the Russian material doesn't do this. The Russian material that was the original name for Tsar Alexander, and that's why people get confused, I think, is because it's named for Tsar Alexander, who was really in charge when this material was discovered way back when. And then I think a lot of people, they make the mistake, they call it Alexandrite. It's not Alexandrite. It may be named for Tsar Alexander, but it's not Alexandrite, it's Alexandrite. So just note that spelling, because I like to, again, if you learn something, that's great. It's the extra bonus of getting the values on shopping. But it's Alexandrite. And it is a color-changing chrysoberyl. So this is the same family, actually, that is the cat's eye chrysoberyl and those milky yellowy green chrysoberyls. Same family of gems, but this is the ultimate high level. Gives you an incredible wearability. It's an 8.5 of the most scale, so please don't worry a thing about it. Please wear it. Just wear it, enjoy it, live in your alexandrite. Don't worry, you can't hurt it, okay? Then you've got the alexandrite with the blue-green. The Russian material original find has a lot of green-green. It's just green to red. This is, I think, the prettier version. It's the more feminine version because it goes like a blue-green to a purple-red instead of just green. Alexandrites tend to look a little mossy. If you think of, like, if you're ever on a hike in the wilderness and you go on the riverbeds and you see the river rocks with the moss on them, that's the color that alexandrite from Russia typically is. I think this is more attractive in that subtle blue-green combination that you have that then changes to a purple-red. Of course, Brazil is the source. Love the good Brazilian material. Brazil's a mecca. It's a hotbed for great gems, but especially known for best quality in aquamarines, best quality in alexandrite, and you've got that here. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's going to be your choice. And here's the big value. Gonna take it down for you. Here's what we do. Big moment, $99.99 should be price tag. Let's skip that. That's no top of the hour. We got to make it a great value as well if we're going to do this right. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, look at that. There you go. It's a good size stone. I mean, this is not the ring that you need to be going out in the town to wear. It's just every single day. It looks divine. It's got those white diamonds. What do you say? Do we need to make this really wild? Top of the hours here. We've got short bit of time left. Want to make sure you have a chance to pick this up. Look at that purple that's already coming through. That's indicative of what it changes to if I had incandescent light. So just so you know what to expect, because I can't change the light in the studio. We only got one kind of light, and it's bright, and it's also fluorescent. So I can't change it, but when you do see incandescent surrounding your stone, it's going to be a bright purple red. And I think we need to do something absolutely wild here. So here's what we do. We're going to put on the auction block yet again. And one of the rarest stones in the world, and I know this is always the challenge. I have this challenge. I've been selling this for a long time. Alexandrites don't come out to play all that often, but the challenge is always how to make it affordable and how to really bring a great quality. And that's the other thing with TVON. Like back in other places I used to work prior to my last decade here, there would still be different grades of alexandrite. There'd be every now and then, there'd be a low quality that we could do for $3,000, and then there'd be a high quality that was 10. Well, all we do here is high quality. We don't have any mix. There's no variety in the quality. There really isn't. There's only one speed we know, and that's full throttle, quality all the way. There's no other variety we do as far as quality is concerned, okay? So it's limited. So it means I don't have a $3,000 Alexandrite, but what if I do this? What if we put it on the auction block, give you that over half carat stone, which is a large stone in this gem, and what if we make it even better than 5, better than 4, there's your, yeah, $49.99 is 50% off, so I'm fine with that. But we're going even lower than $4,000 or $3,000. Here's the deal. It's supposed to be, the very, very bare bones minimum is still $2,500 to open. I'm going to make this really interesting. We have no callers yet. I know it's the end of June. I don't know how many of you have June birthdays, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need to have a birthstone belonging to this family to enjoy it, because it's actually one of the rare stones. And I bet you the most of the people that I'm talking to right now, probably the majority of folks don't have one as opposed to do have one. It's just scarce. And I know you guys have lovely collections, but this is usually that stone that takes a whole lot of money set aside to be able to afford. So to bring it to you now, better than $2,500 and better than even, no, I'm not going to do $2,000 either. I want action on the auction right now. We're going crazy low, bringing it down below $2,000. This never happens. The mounting's worth more. I just want you to have Alexandrite. And we are days away from saying bye-bye June, hello July. And then, oh my goodness, halfway through the year we will be. And very, very, very excited to have the thought of you owning your Alexandrite, wearing it every day, classic kind of style. But it will not be even $2,000 with a $10 increment, as if that matters right now. We're still working on the open. Still working on getting you on the lines. Oh, heavens, this is just, this is a sad commentary in my Thursday nights here. The fact is to be brutally honest, the fact there's $2,000 up there for an Alexandrite and no open received is shocking. We're going to go even lower, and we're going to make this $1,500 to start, and that's it. $1,500, and it's a night where you're not going to have a lot of competition, so it's well worth getting in on the open, because you just never know. I've had a couple auctions already. They've really been a little sparse on the activity, and that's a benefit to you. It's part of, well, you get the low open because of that. I'm trying to get activity, but it also means not a lot of competition means you could score the value of a lifetime on Alexandrite, and one of those tougher stones to get, to afford, to find, to get the real deal. They do make a synthetic version. It's out there. There is a synthetic, lab-grown, man-made version of Alexandrite. It's again, pretty popular out there. And that's not what we do. We're bringing you the natural, real deal. And no open. All right, so we're going to talk about moonstone next, the stone that you don't need to wait for a different light environment, because it changes color every time you move it. Look at that. This just changes color no matter what. How about it? Moonstone. Forget the Alexandrite. I'm selling that too cheap anyways. Thank you. I have and I mean this with all due respect, thank you for not opening that Alexandrite. You saved my you-know-what. Let's go moonstone here. It's item number 1130216. I just, sometimes I get a little, I'll blame the migraine. Just blame that. But I do sometimes really push the envelope with values. Who am I kidding? It's not sometimes, it's every day. It's every day. It's a living, as they say. Anyway, let's go back to the moonstone, see if anybody's fancying a moonstone. A fancy facet, spectacular faceted moonstone. 405, 22 points in 2 diamonds. I like the big princess cuts on the side. Ooh, that's good. All right, what are we going to do on this one? I have no idea. 4 carat 05 is a big one. We had this on the air. Did you notice how that Tony just typed in 216 and it came right up? It means it's been here. It's been here, I can tell you the day. And you know, it was not cheap. It was $59.99. We'll change it up. I'm not getting that today. I'm not getting it 2 weeks ago. I'm not getting it ever. We got a better value for you. What's happening? Jason's on the line. Joanne's on. What's happening? What? Huh? Wait a minute. I just said thank you for not opening it, and you're going to tell me you got an open now? Wait a minute. Hold that thought on the moonstone. Sorry for the extra work, but it's 113-1584. We have the open. It came in just now. Now I'm in trouble. Big trouble. We have $1,500, which means we got to sell it now. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so is it the wheel? I mean, come on, wheel, stop shaking. I don't know what is going on with this wheel, but I've tried. I'm going to work on it again tonight, so let me see if I can repair the wheel. Our other wheel's in the shop. It's probably, so we're dealing with this one. But I'll tell you, so if it's bouncing and shaking, I'm sorry, I know it's annoying. It really is, let's be real. But this is still, the value's there. The value is there. We got 1,500. We have the open, by the way. So we're going to give it a final 2 minutes because I know we already kind of said hi and bye to this one and now it's back. So we're going to give it 2 minutes because I think we've amply seen this and I think we know that there's clearly, we've all woken up to the fact that there's a value happening. But the question is, if you're not on the phone lines, it's only at $1,500. The increment's only $10. So it really is quite feasible really to dial in now and give yourself a chance to still get it. Because just because the opens recede, this is not really even an auction yet officially. We need a lot of bidders. And we intend to get that with the way that we're seeing 1,500 and hopefully a little bit of activity here at the end. You got 2 minutes. Then we're going to wrap this thing up. It's going to be all done and out to you. And there's, again, choice of gold color, don't pay for that. Choice of sizing, quarter, half, 3/4 sizing, don't pay for that either. And also, free shipping. You don't pay tax if you live anywhere but California. So that's most of you. Just thinking a numbers game there, right? Big country, 50 states. If you live in 49 of them, you don't pay tax. Anyone but ours. So that's, again, there's just added value. Take into account that here's a $10,000 ring that's now $1,500, which is why I'm a little bit almost sad we got the open. So here we are, last call. $1,500, $10 on the increment to get you in. That's it. It's literally done in 2 minutes. Can't shop it later on online. It's not going to be there. It's auctioned off. So it's done. It's already sold. So you do have to be in now. There's a benefit and a bonus to watching the show live. Because if you see it at $10,000, you'll probably just keep on scrolling. When it's $1,500, that's what's happening live right now. Take a look at it one last time. Let's give it a final call. 2 minutes on the clock and we move along. We'll get back to that moonstone right after this. Let me try it on again. Let's try it on. White, yellow, rose. There you go. You've heard this before, but there is an elongation to this oval. So if at all you're looking at your screen and now looking at it on the hand and wondering, it looks bigger than a 53 pointer, it absolutely does. Definitely does. Elongated oval, double halo, diamonds down the sides. 1,500 is still the current bid. Well, nothing's happened in this last minute. We've got 1 minute left to get you in. That's what it looks like. This is the classic setting. I don't know if it matters at all, but every time somebody reaches out to me and says, I don't know where to start with jewelry. I'm new. I don't know jewelry that well. I don't know designs that well, but I know I need something with this stone. What setting do I go with? Where do I start? This is always the mounting. This exact mounting, which is SR 10628. 10628, that's the one I always recommend. Put a stone in this mounting, and I don't care if you're giving it to yourself or a gift opportunity to someone else. This is the one everybody loves. I mean, it's a classic style. It's not too big, it's not too small. It is the sweet spot of settings. It definitely is. And this is so little to pay to even try. And that's all I'm asking you to do is just try an alexandrite. I can't show you the color change in studio, but you'll see it at home. Play with it, get a pen light. If you don't have a UV light at home, get a little pen light. They're a couple bucks online. You can get one and see it right then and there. Obviously, anytime you go to incandescent light, it's candlelight. You'll see that change to that purple red intense color. It's amazing to witness a color changing stone. It is natural, but it is also feels like magic. And it's pretty extraordinary. 15, anybody want to go 15, 10 or more? White, yellow, or rose. That, my friends, is sold. Congratulations. We are going to the moonstone. We will revisit our beautiful faceted moonstone, and it is gorgeous. I can see why it was $59.99, and I'm all for that. I will back that price up as long as we need to. 1130216 is your number. It's our 4-carat 05 in the cushion cut square, and these colors, I don't know if it's the yellow gold or if it's just this individual stone that's so powerful. I don't know. It just, sometimes they play together. Cushion cut square, it's the softest cushion cut ever though. You are so close to it being a round, simply a very soft rounded edge and corner. So it really does give it the appearance of a round. When you first see it on the hand, I'll show it to you from a distance, you'll, I think, get the same impression. But it's a very impressive look and clean, of course, but the facet pattern is really what's bringing this so much magic, life, liveliness, bright, bold colors, huge diamonds, 22 points, 11 points each. So they're nice big size diamonds as well. They are princess cuts. They are semi-bezel as well. So there's just a lot to love about the simplicity, but the bold elegance of this stone and its mounting together. Let's take a look at it here on the hand. That's a beauty, isn't it? Oh, it's still doing it. It's still flashing. From a distance away, we've lost nothing in color at all. Still bright, beautiful, saturated pastels. It's really lovely. Speaking of bright and beautiful, there's the bracelet. There it is, that lovely bracelet. Saturday morning, it's coming out to play. 3 carats, 60 of yellow diamonds. I would have guessed even larger, wouldn't you? Isn't that something? That's coming up Saturday morning. Tennis bracelet, first ever of its kind, yellow diamonds. Look at that, goes beautifully with the moonstone. Everything, it goes beautifully with everything. That bracelet goes with everything. This moonstone goes with everything. It's got all the colors, soft, beautiful, bright colors. Love that shape. Here's what we will offer. 405, 22 points in diamonds, yellow or white or rose. Let me get my fingerprint off the side. So that's the difficult part about trying it on is it might leave a fingerprint here, only in the wider, it's still there, even in the wider bands. That wider band, you can tell. The fact we're even seeing a fingerprint tells you how wide the band is. There's a good stack of gold there. It's solid all the way through. We're still working in gold, the world's most precious metal, and we're not doing $59.99 any longer. It was here a couple of weeks ago as its debut. Now it's less. And tonight, we'll bring it on down below. I don't know. I'm just making up numbers at this point. And isn't that fun to do? Making sure they're just right for you. Whatever you can do on a Thursday night, pick out something you love, pick out something you want to take advantage of, see it at home, get a look at it, and then decide, because these are really remarkable opportunities that you're having right now. And $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, none of the above. It's not even $29.99. Got a much better value on the way than $29.99, just one caller, but you are changing the gold color. We also have these amazing ruby earrings coming up, so stick around. Big tanzanites here. I would love some requests for our last 40 minutes. Got plenty of time. We've shown you everything in just a couple items. We've shown you everything for the day, including some of our Friday specials. So excited to show you more, whatever you'd like to see though, but this is better than 29 or 28 or 27. Keeping it going, all this money saved on your favorite moonstone. Let's make it 26, you know what, skip $26.99. Keep it going. Last little bit of our Thursday night. Ready to shop up a storm here for our last 40 minutes. Let's make it 25, you know what, skip it $24.99 first caller. That's it. $24.99 is done. It'll be the one you will, well, I think you're going to wear it every day. I personally think that is even more versatile than a diamond because it just has its actual color. Sure, diamonds are colorless in the variety we bring, so they go with essentially everything. But I love if you are somebody who wears a lot of color, you go here, and then that's the way you're getting, it's like one of every colored stone all rolled into one gem, one investment, one ring, one dynamic value, and you get something that's so incredibly wearable. And it's only $24.99 first caller, so that'll be a good one there. We also have this really pretty opal. I'll just blow out an opal here too, because we love opals for a lot of color as well. Here's our black opal out of Australia. It's a pendant. I'll just do a couple quick blowouts here. We'll do a little speed round. Do we have the ability to iris down really quickly? Because this opal is just almost, I can tell we're in too hot a light. Yeah. Moonstone, congratulations. That's verifying. Here's our opal 112-6137. This is perfect. Thank you. This is reds, blues, greens, yellows. I know it's just a little hot there. It was almost, yeah, turning like white. It's a platinum setting, 424 on the natural Australian opal. It's also a 16-inch chain, 56 points in diamond halo, and that's a Rolo chain, by the way. So you'll, I think, enjoy wearing this even on its own because it's got some extra thickness to it. I'm going to show it to you here from a distance. So 16-inch chain, but it does come off of that chain as well if you'd like it to. So you don't have to wear it with this chain. You can put it on with anything. But it's got a really good solid bail, and then you can wear this Rolo link on its own, give it as a gift, maybe just resell it, whatever you'd like to do. But that's going to be the opal pendant that's going to give you 1 1/8 inch in top to bottom length. And then we'll show it on because that'll be perfect because it's actually darker where I try things on for you. So you'll see that better color come through. It's 1 1/8 inch, so just a bit over that classic length. Yep, right there. Now it's looking like pure purples. Oh wait, it's got yellows and reds and oranges and blues and greens, every color. But see how the base color looks a little bit purple, almost like a bright neon purple color. So really seeing the benefit of a lower light source. Now here's what it looks like as well up close again. Let me get my proper tweezers here for you so you can see how this will look. I just think the Rolo chain too, that's a nice addition. It's a huge extra bonus. Whoa. Oh, and now it's interesting. This is, we're seeing cooler light now. And look at how now the stone looks more almost turquoisey blue underneath. It's a really fascinating gem. It is a natural opal, and it's going to be under $2,000, $19.99 on that one. If you want to see something really unique, we've got something really unique. Also in approach and a pendant opportunity. Wait till you see this. I've only shown it once or twice. It's all different colors of gold and platinum. I think you're going to love this next piece, especially if you're into custom-made designer jewelry. Let's go ahead and iris up here, and we'll show you this one. We looked this up at one point, and I cannot, for the life of me, I hope it's on the graphics, because I cannot remember what country. There was a country, or it was actually a specific town in a country. I want to say it was Germany, where this was actually their signage outside the town. And so talk about specific. But I think for those of us who love designer jewelry, because it's actually etched there, and it's 112-3717, this is, let's talk about the gem stuff first, the real good gem material. There's first of all platinum and 18 karat gold. There's 18 karat yellow gold and rose gold and platinum. And then you have the 262 aqua trillion, which is at the top of this brooch pendant combination. And you also happen to have 15 points in diamonds, which, and then do you see the details? The musical instruments, the music notes. You've got horns and notes and really the banner there, which is so beautiful. And I just want to show it because this is what designer jewelry is all about. This is what designer jewelry is. Look at that. Oh, the colors together, especially with the aqua up top and the trillion, just outstanding. But it's one of those giveaways where it also would be one piece that nobody else in the world is going to have, a real storyteller of a piece, a conversation piece, 1 3/4 inch in length, a brooch or pendant. So you've got the bail up top, so it'll sit this way upright. There you can see your 1 3/4 inch length. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, and obviously it could go anywhere on a lapel because you can see here, but you can also see here the size it brings you, and then the beautiful cutout details and all those designer details. We'll bring it on down up close as well again. And then this amazing look. Oh yeah, that's just wild, isn't it? That piece is $19.99 as well. All that detail, diamonds, aqua, and gold and platinum, and it's all here for under $2,000. Pretty impressive, $19.99, fabulous. So it is just, I think it was Bremen. It's Bremen. I think that I hope I'm saying it properly. I don't get to travel the world much these days, but I'm chained to this desk here pretty much. But this is where, was it a town? I want to say it was in Germany, Bremen. So yeah, it's a beautiful piece. And if you look it up, you'll do a quick search. I'm sure you're all doing that now. You got the Google operational and you're looking that up and seeing that beautiful motif at the it was the town square, and it was this really amazing signage they had, and that one's gone. Congratulations. Also have this really important cat's eye. We've been loving our cat's eyes. We saw our Alexandrite out the door. Here's our cat's eye Carissa barrel. Here's a platinum piece with a 345. This cat's eye is green, and it's actually most are translucent at best. This is a transparent stone. In the round, it's our 345 at the carat 12 in diamonds, all baguettes and marquise. So fancy, fancy, fancy cuts all the way around. Loving that one. The opal piece is still here. I think the moonstone's gone. We'll show you ruby earrings coming up shortly, but that's a cool moonstone. 345 is the size, 112 is the diamond weight. It's all in 112, 3634. And that's a pretty cool piece, isn't it? So 112 is the number, so that's why it goes back a minute. Yeah, it's not a new piece, it's an older piece. So 112, 3634. And that'll be our platinum with the 345 round. Bright, bright green, like an olive undertone to it. Distinctive cat's eye, 112 in diamond weight, all bigger stones, and not even a round brilliant to be found. It's all the fancy cuts there. And this one, $79.99. Yeah, let's try something else. Let's try something really unusual. First caller, $24.99 on that cat's eye. And then we've got more on the way. There's a little itty bitty bangle here, like if you want, meaning the size. If you want the baby bracelet, meaning you got a teeny tiny little wrist, or you need something for the younger gals, I do have a smaller bangle size. It really is, it's a 6-inch. It'll fit an average size wrist, but it'll fit more snug. So if you have a small wrist, like a 6-inch, 6 1/4, and that's the length you like, you can see here on an average size wrist, it's a little snug. So I like my bangle a little larger, but I can show this to you. If anybody's been out there looking for a smaller bangle, I have this more apropos 6 1/4, 6 1/2 inch size for you. And those are diamond links. It's like an elongated, almost like a paperclip link, but it's in a solid gold bangle, and that's 18 karat gold, no less. Diamonds all the way across the top. So if you've been looking for a little smaller size bangle, and I don't mean small because it got plenty of gold, but it's a smaller wrist size that it works for. We can show that to you. But this cat's eye is $24.99. Let me give you a quick look at the bangle because it's 112, 85.49. We'll just give you the deets right now. It's one only. And you can wear it 2 ways. That's the way I had it because I'm very, yes, show me diamonds. And that's one way, but you can also wear it in reverse and you could have the solid gold up front and get a very different look. So no matter what, elongated link design, 112, 8549 is the number. It also is 18 karat gold, solid, solid, solid as you see there. I'm going to give it a little extra room so we can see the whole thing, especially as we bring it back and show you those white diamonds that go all the way across the front of the bracelet, side to side. There you have it. And this is that button closure. It's right there, actually. Look how seamlessly set that is. And then the diamonds keep going, 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 going. There's your hinge on the other side. And like I said, you want gold up top? Great. You want diamonds up top? Perfect. Fits a smaller wrist. That's going to be, I'm going to say maximum for comfort. Maximum, you got to be a 6 3/4 smaller. You saw it on me. I have an average size wrist. It fits, but it fits snugly. So it works, but it's just really kind of, again, a very close to the wrist feel and a little tighter than I like to wear my bracelets. I don't like them to feel like, you know, cuffs. It's got to feel like a bracelet. So I do recommend it for 6 3/4 wrist or below. So really 6 to 6 3/4 is best here, but it's in the 18 karat white gold. It also is, well, it's a new discount. So we do appreciate that. Love a good discount, especially on a bracelet. When I was just mentioning with our big Saturday special that we have coming your way, it's not often we see new bracelets. Now we're taking an old bracelet and discounting it down from where it used to be at $59.99, taking it significantly less than that. And tonight, for the first time, it's $2,999. And not only did we bring you a ton of gold, but we're bringing to you the higher purity. It's the 18 karat gold that really makes that exciting. So it's that 18 karat, $29.99 price tag. Go ahead. Thank you. Our cat's eye's also spoken for. I do enjoy that too. I think you will as well. Thank you on the cat's eye. The bangle will be the next to go at $29.99. The only thing left in the last few minutes would be the opal pendant with that Rolo link chain. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, and I do have a larger moonstone as well, if anybody's interested. And you know what else is here are these gorgeous, I call them the scarf earrings, which doesn't make any sense until you see them. This is the multicolored diamond earring that we have from Sorari that is so lovely. And yes, a dressier earring, so not for everybody. You would probably have to dress up to wear these, so you would need a dressy occasion or two. But it has this beautiful style. that is almost fabric-like. The way the gold is intertwined and then holds all those distinctively different colors of diamonds. 1130025 is the item number here. These are Sorari made. They're in yellow gold. They're lengthy. There's a left and right design, which I like with that shorter length in the interior. But if you like it the other way, you can do that as well and have the longer side closer to the face. But there's 742 of multicolored diamonds here in this earring. I'm going to show them up close as best I can because they do have a lot of flexibility and movement to them. You can see it is literally like a fabric. Look at the way that moves. Yes. Thank you. That bangle's sold as well. Jason's just on a roll here, taking everything. Thank you. To your caller, these are really, again, I know that's always difficult to set up themselves, so let me just show you because you got to see all the diamonds, but they are literally like a fabric. Don't worry, I can't hurt these diamonds. They're diamonds. They're natural diamonds, but there are purples, pinks, fawns, yellows, greens, blues, and all natural, and then the only white diamond is at the juncture between the top and the bottom. And this scarf-like design, look at the back. I mean, my goodness, they could even be worn that way. They're so pretty from the back, but again, it's a lengthier earring, so a lot of folks would see the back as you're wearing them, so I like when it's done to perfection. They're in 14 karat yellow gold. We'll show them back on the hand here, and congrats on that bangle. Just double check, Jason, because I know a lot of people watch on mute. Just double check that they're okay with that slightly smaller size, just because I don't want to inconvenience you at all. Just remember, just hope that, you know, make sure that that's slightly smaller. It's for a 6 3/4 or smaller really on that bracelet, unless you like a really snug fit. But take a look at this earring, and this is $69.99 if you would like those. We are under $1,000 a carat on what are all, excluding 2 of them, all fancy color diamonds. There are only 2 white diamonds in the entire earring, okay? And the rest are all basically 740 of fancy colors and 2 points of white diamonds. And they're under $1,000 a carat for diamonds in solid 14 karat yellow gold. So definitely wanted you to see those as an opportunity as well. They're so gorgeous. They're beautifully made. And again, this fluidity that they have, it is just, it's as fluid as water itself. It's just so stunning the way those are made. So just want to let you know those are here. Now, speaking of great earrings, we have a ruby as a sizable ruby centerpiece, and I hope these sit up for us here. There they are. Oh my goodness, the brightest, most beautiful rubies. Out of Burma in 113-1604 is next, and we're down to about 25 minutes. So last call for requests or anything you want to see yet again from the show. I got to come in closer. You got to see these rubies. It is so rare to see ruby earrings in larger sizes. That's the difference. Rubies are not exactly inexpensive. We're getting you ready for July. This is July's birthstone preview here. In an outstanding, really high-end Mogok Burma, you're getting 2 karat 57 of your rubies in total. So yes, those are 1 carat and 1/4 each, but there's also 18 karat gold and 44 in the baguettes and 33 in the round brilliants, a grand total of 77 points in diamonds. And yet in 18 karat gold in the leverback style, forget it, these are going to go so fast. And they're amazing rubies. So there's a big difference between a stud that the last studs I had were what, 25 points each, 50 points overall. And they were expensive. Well, this is Burma ruby at its very best, $257. Let me show you what they look like from a distance. And with that really easy closure, because it's really simple. It's just hinged in the back, and then you just open it up, and it gives you a nice wide opening. Put that post right through, click closed, you'll hear it click, done, you're locked, you're out the door. You're just owning in some of the most impressive rubies out there, and they're so clean. Here's the length they're gonna get. It's 1 1/8 inches top to bottom. I'm gonna show you what they look like on. So amazing, and that luxe, rich, 18 karat yellow with the rubies, to die for. And yet, here's what they look like on. Oh, we are so ready for July. This is the big birthstone, that celebration. July gets 1 birthstone, and it happens to be the most important of the gems, the Burma ruby, the king of all gems as it's regarded in the industry. The amazing color and glow you're getting. This is highly saturated red, red, red. It also happens to be that ultra clean material that we love to see. And they have a shimmer and a shine. And of course, you notice the baguettes and the rounds all the way around that halo. Back to the wheel we'll go. They're going to be under $10,000 tonight, making it easy. That is not usually a $99.99 earring. Even in the past, I know this earring is new, but I've had plenty of big ruby earrings over the years. And they're some of the most expensive pieces we ever put together. So automatically to see them under $10,000 when there's 77 points in diamonds, and you get the over 1¼ carats each. That's impressive. And yet it's not 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. There's simply one way to set this. One way to put this. It's the most ultimate value. You're matching up two incredible rubies out of Burma, the best in the world. They have that blue. You see the blues. They're visible. From on camera right here, you see the amount of blues that those rubies bring. And it's not 79, 69, 59, 49. They're going to go. There's no way they can stay here when they are this amazing in quality and that size. And of course, the drop, the movement, the workmanship, the 18-karat gold, everything about it, they're upgraded in every single way you can upgrade. It's all upgraded. And yet, it's not going to be $49. They're going to fly. They should be going already. $49.99, there's not a price like that in a ruby earring here other than a smaller stud. And I don't know if you need to go smaller stud when you get the same great price on a really opulent high-end drop earring like this one. But it will not be $49.99 either. Let's go even lower, one pair only. Who's going to get them? I don't know. But it will be whoever is first on the phone lines saying yes, let's make them even better, $3,999. That is it. And then we'll have to do a little recap. And we have some front-facing hoops too. For the same price tonight, you can also get these white diamond earrings that are also by our designer that we love so much, which is the illusion setting designer in 18-karat gold. Just to take a quick look at this front-facing hoop style, they're the same price tonight, $39.99. You're getting all white diamonds. Take a quick glance at these front-facing hoops that look like they twist their way around from the top post where it meets the backing, and then they twist around and they look like they fasten behind the earring when they don't need to. There's nothing complicated about putting them on, but those are 1125015. If you'd like to get the series of baguettes and rounds together in each segment, in each link, if you will, and then you get this front-facing oval-shaped style. It's almost like a pear shape, but when they're on, they look like an oval because that outside edge right here is going to look like it wraps on and fits on the back. It's really attractive, and it's so new and fresh and updated in its design element here. And then they also have these really nice oversized backings that have the 18-karat gold inside this silicone, which is easy to hold on to and easy to grasp and all that good stuff. So that's going to be our total of $253. They're $39.99. They're also 18-karat gold. So all this 18-karat gold tonight is so lovely to see. And I'm going to try on those earrings as well. If you want to see what the diamond earrings look like, they're so really, they're different. It's like a hoop. But in a way, everything shows up. You know, we've always done for years and years. We've done the inside out styles of hoops, which we adore. But it's something different when you get to see everything facing forward. It's like you put all the diamonds you paid for right up front and gave you this incredible look. And then what you do is, I'm so lucky to have the backings here so I can just put them on for you. But look at how they do this. So then you see how they actually wrap around a bit, and then they go from one side to the other, and then just have that really cool design. So that's also available for you. Just wanted you to get an idea of what those look like on. But the rubies are where it's at. $39.99, something a little more difficult to get, are match pairs of rubies in high-end quality like that. So there they are. And then we still have those longer drops. Okay, we're not into earrings right now. That's okay. We'll go back to rings. I have a Colombian emerald I'm going to blow out for you. It's a good one too. A really cool zircon. A bright, now I will say, if you are an earring fan, there's a ton of earrings today. I do have a blue tourmaline, which is called indicolite, in an earring, just to put that out there. These are not inexpensive, but they're really, really attractive. So those are stunners. They're actually called our lagoon tourmalines. They're these really pretty blue greens. They're really gorgeous. So that's just an option in an earring if you like, really close to an indicolite, just an ever so slight touch of green to them as well. And then we can always bring, there are, you know, I was thinking about that corner rupeing we had earlier in the round. I actually have one pair of corner rupeing earrings in a pear shape, and you can wear them any which way. Diamonds are going to be loaded up on the top or the bottom or the sides, or however you want to wear them. You can really change the look of the earring just depending on the direction you put them on. But that's our one and only corner rupeing earring here, and it's 112-9516, and that would be another option, but in a stud style. And that's a 78-point total weight in your corner rupeings and 32 points in bigger diamonds, rounds, and also those are marquise cuts flaring off to the sides, and that would be a really special way to go if you like a real exotic stone. You don't have to worry. Obviously, it's a great durability to the stone anyways. But as an earring, don't need to worry about that. Tanzanian corner rupine here. We're talking 78 points in the corner rupine, 32 points in the diamonds. One pair, they stay in the white gold. They are in the 14 karat. And that's going to be a neon blue green. We were likening this earlier to the look of Paraíba, but yes, it's more rare. And there aren't a lot of stones that can say, I'm more rare than Paraíba. This is one of them, though. And that pair is down from $39.99. And it's going to be even more affordable. There's your close-up. The item number is 9516. And they're only going to be, okay, let's try it, $14.99, done. Over 50% off on that one incredible earring. So that'll be it. $14.99 goes with the ring we had earlier as well, which is long gone. That was the round. Same kind of colorway, though, that you have. Same kind of look. Let's go back to rings. I'm going to recap. This golden zircon is everything to me. And if anything goes tonight before we do, it should be this golden zircon. The golden zircon we brought you earlier, near the beginning of the show, that I know some of you probably have tuned in since we saw it. It is just stunning. There's very few stones in the world that are ever going to be this size in a ring, let alone of this brilliance and this dispersion level. This 113-1538 item number that is our 2291 round golden zircon. Yes, those are yellow diamonds beside it. They're light yellows, they're pear shapes, they're stunning, they're pointing outwards, so they really just perfectly balance on that band. 50 points in those diamonds. We did show this earlier. It is a really beautiful opportunity to get it, and it's one of our best of the best of museum. It's a stunning look. It's that bright yellow golden we so enjoy seeing in the zircon that looks very yellow diamond-like. I mean, I had the yellow diamond bracelet this weekend that you're about to see on Saturday morning. It would look gorgeous with that. It would look gorgeous with anything and everything, and it looks great all by itself, because really, I got to tell you, I think if you're wearing this one, I don't think anybody's looking at the other jewelry. You might be wearing really cool studs or really good bracelets, but it's going to be tough to take the focus and attention away from that 22 karat 91 golden zircon, and it's under $5,000. It's only $49.99 with the 50 points of the pear-shaped diamonds as well. So there's a lot to be loving, especially the discount that we have brought you in this golden zircon round that is one of our very, very best we've ever seen. Yeah, I know it's a larger size. It may not work for everybody. I can't say that everybody can wear it. It's definitely for my big jewelry gals and the gals that like something that's a little more cocktail ring inspired and styling here, but it looks good and it is a fabulous brilliance. And I know it looks blurry. That's the intention. When Mother Nature decided to do double refractive stones, the end result, and I want you to watch this carefully because you just saw that same stone there. Now look what it does from a distance away. Because we're so magnified when it's sitting here, you see every last element of inside that stone, the internal faceting. Now, what is the end result? Nothing but brilliance. Looking no different than, look at this, I got my VS yellow diamonds right here. There are VS yellow diamonds all around my wrist there. And look at is there a difference? I mean, well, it's bigger, but that is the yellow diamond, and here's your natural yellow zircon. The flash, the fire of our VS diamonds may be even multiplied, and that's literal because diamonds, as beautiful as they are singly refractive. This stone in this ring is doubly refractive. And it's only $49.99. And if you have any last minute requests, we're down to 15 minutes in the show. So let us know now what your requests are, and we'll help you out with those. But that is quite the museum stone, isn't it? And $49.99 is your price tag, and there is only this one, and those are light yellow diamonds on the sides to really just perfectly customize every detail. Every detail is thought about and really reflected in the specific details of the ring, which is why everything looks so perfect and everything just looks so right, and that's what that stone is really just impressive, isn't it? So $49.99, what else are we going to get to? Any other requests that we have before we go? What else could I recap? We've got a very large tanzanite if anyone's in the market. Let's just put it this way. If I can give away a tanzanite in a big size, it'll go. I'm going to do it right now. 13 carats, actually technically 1589 is a 1302. It's an Asher cut. Wait till you see the reds. Those are big individual round brilliant diamonds as well. And 65 points total on the diamonds, so they are about a third of a carat. They're real close. Now, let's zoom back so we can show you the reds, because if I pick this up and lift this stone up to your eye level, you're going to see the beauty of red, 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 red. And go ahead. I was just going to recap it too. Who got it? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Shayla, what a beautiful name. That heart-shaped and Marquise yellow diamond necklace in the two-tone is gone from earlier. So one last thing we're recapping. This is new tonight, first time seeing it. And now we're talking 1302 plus 65 points in diamond rounds and the red flashes of this Asher. Now what I can do is, since we are at the end of the night, we only have 13 minutes and we got a 13 carat. 13 minutes, 13 carat should be 13,000. You see the trend. It just all happens to be stars aligning, but don't you think that a better price would make it a little more interesting? Certainly would at the end of the night when we got 13 minutes to go. This one won't last those 13 minutes. It's going to go quickly. Come on in, everybody. Here's your chance. Don't forget, we still have those gorgeous Ferrari earrings with the 7.5 carats in diamonds. We have the front-facing white diamond hoops. We have the leopard opals. I should recap those from earlier as well. It's been an earring kind of night. And we have diamond studs. And we have so much more to show you. And yet, this is going to be that one that you cannot resist, especially if you've been waiting for the bigger stones, and now you get the discount on the bigger stone. And this 13 carat can be yours when we should see this all day. Like best price, you know, you say best case scenario. This is best price scenario. If we just did $500 a carat, let me do the math for you. That's 1302 for the stone alone. That's $6,510. Nobody else is going to beat that price worldwide. That's free diamonds, free gold, and that's actually $500 a carat. And that comes down to $6,510. That's what that should be. That if I gave it, you know, the whole start with 25,000, bring it down, and then we say, oh, look, it's $500 per carat. Actually, we're going significantly less than that, and that is why this should make an ultimate impression, and that's why you're probably rushing into the phones right now. Rushing to get in and dial that phone number as quickly as you can, because there's no better value anywhere, even on the lower quality, yes, because is it really a value if you're spending more for lower quality? If you're spending the same for lower quality, that's not a value either. Don't spend $500 a carat on lower quality. I will give you a better value happening right now. It's good for 11 minutes. Honestly, it's not going to last that long, but 11 minutes is what we have left to look at it. It will be gone before then because it's going a lot less than $500 a carat, which comes down to $6,510. We're making this better for you right now. And this, I got to try on the hand so we can show you that way so you know what it's going to look like. Let's show you what to expect here as we're in final minutes here. And this one will be gone tonight. It's just already, it's the best value I could ordinarily bring it down to. I just need to make quite the impression here in our last 10 minutes. And there's only one way to do that, and that's with the price tags. So here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that is. I'm going to prop it up as best I can. Get your ring size. Whatever your true ring size is, it's going to fit perfectly. Look at that perfect balance. Completely, 100%. Wow. Covering the finger there side to side. It was just the right amount. I mean, those are huge diamonds at almost a third of a carat, but they really are just the right amount to evenly set that piece so that it's covering the finger from the front. And it's not $64.99. Now we're under $500 a carat, and we just keep going. One more thing. Change the gold if you'd like to. Notice from the front, you're not really seeing the gold unless you turn it to the side. And forgive me, it's a couple sizes too big. That's okay. It's going to be sized for you to whatever you need. But it's really impressive and very much a value. And let's take it lower than 64, 63, 62, 61. What is a 13 karat museum reserve going down to this price for? One thing and one thing only. Got to move it before the end of the show, which is 9.5 minutes from now. This one has nowhere to go but out to one of you. A value this good is not going to stick around. It's not even 61 or 6,099. Now think about where we're at. Currently, we're at I cannot believe I'm saying this, $468 a carat. And I'm going to continue going lower right now. So all you need to do is dial in. There is no doubt in my mind, and if you're just buying it to resell, wonderful, great. You just got one of the biggest values we've ever had, because instead, it's only $5,999. That is $460 a carat. That just doesn't happen. And huge diamonds to go with it, which are gigantic. Third of a carat, almost. I mean, what are they? They're 32 and a half. Well, if it was 33 points, that'd be a third of a carat. Exactly. So you're getting almost almost third of a carat times 2. You get that perfect 3-stone style. The red flashes are electric, and yet it is going to be $460 a carat. When you say yes, that's free diamonds, free gold, everybody. Free diamonds, free gold. Exactly what you're seeing right there in the does not get lighter, does not get less saturated. Look at the middle of the stone. The middle of the stone is just as saturated as the sides. That is what you want. There are sometimes Asher cuts can be very susceptible to having a little bit of a void of color through the middle or a little lighter color in the middle. That's not happening here. It's $59.99, $460 a carat. Doesn't happen. That is the one to own right there. If you want the museum reserve, best of the best, largest Asher cut we have is right there. And look at all the colors. Magical, pure, magic neon colors right there at $59.99. You just don't see that. That's designed to go and go quickly because at $460 a carat, unheard of value in a tanzanite blue wing block D museum reserve. We're going to do some recaps. Got a few more pieces to show you before we go and before we run out of time. And we had 3 vanadium barrels all earlier, all part of our $29.99 deal. I also have had plenty of different earrings to show you. We've been showing them mostly here in the last few minutes. A couple of them gone, a couple of them remain. Also want to show you some of our really affordable pieces that we had earlier in the show tonight. And that's going to be a couple of great recaps that we have coming your way. So my question now is, would you like one of the best values on Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve ever? It's right there waiting for you. It is on your screen. It is in that 13 karat Asher. It's got those big impressive diamonds and it's $59.99. Just want to remind you of some of the affordable we had. How are my ruby earrings still here? They're still available if you'd like the ruby earrings, but let me show you what else we have because why choose just one thing? We've got all different price points covered. I did have this $499 diaspora pendant earlier. So that is the most affordable item of the night by far, is the $499 diaspora pendant, and it's a 1 carat 34. Also have the Malaya garnets shown here. That is our purpley pink Malaya garnet. It's a roval stone. It's also in the 3-stone styling, which is a classic. Also have, well, look at this round. We've got a round pendant. Started this show earlier tonight with this one, the round zircon. Yes, it's orange. Yes, it's pink. Yes, it's those colors multiplied and blended together. And then, of course, bringing all kinds of double refraction like our yellow zircon was in our ring. But this time it's in a gorgeous pendant. That is the, oh, what was the size? $398 on that round zircon, and it's only $999. Speaking of, under $1,000. We also have these diamond earrings that are really nice long posts. They've got this really cool collection of baguettes and rounds together. That is our 18 karat gold earring stud style, and they are $777. Also had some really gorgeous leopard opal earrings too. Let me make sure you see these one more time before we run out of time. It's 113-1510. They're going to be on the hand here. And these are the leopard opal pear shapes that I had with the diamonds up front. That is part of our $24.99 deal as well. Only pair of leopard opal drops that we currently have, and the match pair of pairs for you. Great drop, 1.5 inches in the length. They're in the white gold only, and they're $24.99 if you'd like that pair. And do you see how out of nowhere you're going to get these flecks of red and blue and green and turquoise and purple, and all the colors of the rainbow are still going to show through these gorgeous leopard print patterns that are naturally occurring in the stones. So that's really a fantastic way to get your leopard opals. $24.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. I'm going to show you another ring. Actually, I'm going to remind you that there's also this really stunning pair of earrings that somehow, some way has eluded a great home as of yet. But this is the ruby drop that we just showed you recently. It's the $39.99 mega rubies, $257 total, 18 karat gold, and lovely diamonds gold around them in the lever back style. And that's $39.99 for that gorgeous ruby earring. So there's a little assortment of what we have left. Vanadium barrels are here. What else is here? I just flashed the cat's eye indictolite. We'd be happy to tell you more about that if you're interested. But it's a really, really good recap wheel, if you ask me, and some really exciting pieces that need to go. And the leopard opal earrings may be on their way. It sounds like we're verifying there. And also anything else you'd like to see, if there's something else specifically you'd like us to bring out, we can do that for you. End of the show is approaching, 4 minutes away. It's all we have left. And obviously a lot of pieces got to go up until like the gorgeous 6 pieces that are sitting there on that wheel, and several are under $1,000. It would be the zircon pendant. Remember the left side, front left, $9.99. Earrings are $777, $4.99 for this pendant, $19.99 for the Malaya, $59.99 for the Tanzanite, and $39.99 for the ruby drop earrings. Which one would you like before we go? We're going to be counting down our final 3 minutes here. So the countdown clock will be on. The leopard opal earrings, they don't sit well on their own, so they're not on the wheel, but they're still here. If you'd like to go ahead and grab those for yourself, 1 pair only in leopard opals, and I'll tell you, every time I've had leopard opal earrings, they go. So make sure you pick those up if you'd like, and we don't get a chance to match those up very often. And what else? Now, Jason, what are you picking up? Something off that wheel that I should take away, or something from earlier? Hold on. We'll just let everyone know. Perfect. The earrings here? Which one? The earrings. Okay. Oh, and the pendant, which one? Zircon on the left or... Okay. Oh, I gotcha. The solitaire style from earlier. Gotcha. Okay. Good job. All right. So congratulations. The earrings and one of our pendants from earlier. Remember that we should also show that. I had an 80-point, yes, I did, 80-point diamond solitaire pendant for $1,499. I think we've got all 3 gold colors still available. I believe yellow gold may be more limited, but yes, we do. Okay, so this is the diamond pendant we also had earlier. 80 points, looks like a 1 carat. You may have missed it. It's the 1 carat look, but it's the 80-point minimum carat weight. And that is a $14.99 pendant. We have white, yellow, and rose. They're made up and ready to go, so they go out right away. And that's the deal. Like literally tomorrow, they go out to you, white, yellow, or rose, but limited because we showed it earlier. That's $14.99 for a light 1 carat stone. Looks like a 1 carat in diameter all day long. Very important value there. Take advantage of anything on that wheel. Again, Malaya garnet in the back right is $19.99. The Tanzanite in the middle. The middle is spectacular. That is our $59.99 Tanzanite Asher cut, 13 carats plus. Then we've got the ruby earrings in the back, $39.99. The diamond pendant in the front. Yes, the earrings are sold, but we've got the pendant here for you for $14.99. The zircon pendant is $9.99, and the diaspora pendant is $499. Please let me know what off that wheel or anything else that we've had. The leopard opal drop earrings are still here. The Sarari drop earrings with all those multiple colors of diamonds are also still here. Our vanadium barrels are still here. Cat's Eye and Decolite can give you a great price tag on that one. We have 2 big shows coming up. Well, we've got 3 big shows, but Friday I'm going to tell you about, and then Saturday we've got the great big bracelet deal. It's the best bracelet value I've ever had. It's yellow diamonds in a tennis bracelet for the first time. Yes, it's the bracelet I was wearing 2 of all night. That's coming up on Saturday. We have a special surprise for you tomorrow night. Can't tell you what it is yet, but you'll tune in tomorrow at 5 hopefully, and you'll hear more about that. So big Friday night. It's our last evening show for the week. And then we'll see you on Saturday and Sunday mornings from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. But our last call on the show is now, which piece off this wheel or from tonight's 3-hour extravaganza would you like to own? The question is, you got to call us right now, tell us so we can get it out to you right away. 30 seconds left. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. Hope to see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. Be here right at the gate if you can. It's going to be a wonderful night ahead. And then we also have our Saturday tennis bracelets, Sunday yellow diamond earrings that are exciting. So really big weekend ahead. We can't wait to kick it off together starting tomorrow night. I will see you tomorrow night at 5 for our big Friday night Club TVON special. Can't wait to see you then. So tune in, same time, same place, 5 o'clock all the way to 8. And then, of course, have a great rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.